Hello everyone. Am I back? Am I live? Can you see? Can you hear? Everything is good to go. So can we start the session? Hello Suji. So is everything good to go? Kindly confirm if everything is good. We will start. Thank you, Rina. Thank you, Farhan, for confirming. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. So let's continue ahead. Let everyone join. We will start in a minute. Let everyone join. So we are studying parasitology. Today, the last section. In the morning, we have already completed mycology entirely. And now I'm teaching you the parasitology. Bacterioviro already done. So maybe the last few hours, Anna, the last few hours of the microbiology. Okay. So parasitology I have to finish and there are few pending topics we will take in the end. Anna. So maybe till evening 6, 7, we are going to complete everything today. Okay. So in the parasitology, we have started, divided the parasitology into two parts, protozoa and metazoa, the unicellular and multicellular. We have already seen the classification and we have started the protozoa in the morning. In the protozoa, I've taught you few and I have to continue now. Okay. So I told you, you can follow my charts also in which in short, the tabulated form is given. So frankly speaking, chart is everything. Just you need to learn these 18 pages of the chart. So in these 18 pages, most of the bacteria, all fungus and all parasites are there. Most of the bacteria because small bacteria are not covered in the chart. Small in which 3, 4 lines are there, but the big bacteria are covered. But all the fungus are covered, all 16, and most of the parasites except I guess one or two. Leishmania is missing and one more I guess is missing. But rest all are covered here. Hana? So charts are everything. Frankly, charts are everything. Viruses charts are not there, so you have to read it from the main notes. Yes, medical, the virus charts are not there. So you can make, you got a clue now, ki at least you can make something like that. So in these 18 pages, your microbiology, most of the chunk is completed. Apart from that, the general and immuno, you have to read from the main notes only. All the main notes are also of 100 pages only. It's not very much. You can revise 100 pages in one day. If you have already understood everything, you can revise it quickly. I guess I can do so. So in the last, give one day to microbiology and revise it. Revise it before going to your exam. I have already given you the mnemonics separately, the 6 pages. I want all of you to read the mnemonics before going to your exam. Okay, so I guess most of the students have joined, so let's continue. Okay, so let's continue. So we were studying the parasitology. Okay, just a second. We have started the parasitology, you can see. In the parasito, there are two types of parasites, protozoa, which are unicellular, and metazoa, which are multicellular. The metazoa have given a one more name. The metazoa are known as helminths. ठीक है? Okay. So metazoa are known as helminths. Okay, so protozoa, metazoa. So protozoa we have started in the morning. We have to study 11 important parasites here. I guess 4 are done. Remaining we will continue and we have to study 9 or 10. 9 are from here, I guess. And 8, 9. So total 20 important parasites in your syllabus. ठीक है? It is 50-50 nearly. So let's continue with protozoa. So these are the protozoa. In amoebas, I taught you 4 amoebas. In the morning, we have completed 4 amoebas in the first session. Entamoeba histolytica, Naegleria floweri, Acanthamoeba, and Balmuthia. We have already completed that. Okay, now I'm starting with flagellates. Are you ready? Can I start the flagellates? I have to teach you 5 flagellates. Hannah, are you ready? Can I start the flagellates? So these are the flagellates. These are the flagellates. I already told you that flagellates we divide in 3 categories. The one which remain in intestine is Giardia lamblia. So I will teach you Giardia lamblia once. Then I will move to the genital. I will teach you Trichomonas vaginalis. And then I will teach you the hemoflagellates, the blood flagellates, hemo. Here I will teach you 3. One is Leishmania, that is Leishmania donovani, and 2 are Trypanosome, Brucei and Cruzi. So total 3 are there. So in this way, 5 flagellates are there. Hana, you can see page number 2 of your chart. Out of the 5, these 2 are already given to you, page number 2, and these 2 are already given to you, page number 3. Leishmania is missing. You can continue in the chart if you wish. साथ में लिख लेना. I will give you the time. ठीक है. So let's start with Giardia lamblia. Can I start Giardia lamblia? I want you to have a comparative analysis of all 5. Although in my charts, these 2 and these 2 are given. This is missing by mistake. Next time, I will complete it. For the next batch, not for you people. For your juniors, I will complete it. Hai Chalo. Anyways, so these 5 we have to complete. So I want you all the flagellates at one place. Okay, so that you can revise it quickly like this in 1 minute. Okay, so let's start with Giardia lamblia. Start with Giardia lamblia, the first one. Always I teach you morphology first. Hana, always start with the morphology. Morphology is the first thing you have to see. So here also we have 2 forms, trophozoite and cyst. We have trophozoite. It is the same trophozoite. It is not two different trophozoite. This is front view, है ना? And this is side view. This is same trophozoite. This is my front. This is side. In the same way, this is front view of the trophozoite. This one, and this is the side view. It is the same trophozoite. It is not two different trophozoite. So see the front view. See the front view. Maximum questions. I am teaching you Giardia lamblia. Giardia lamblia. ठीक है? Please understand the trophozoite. So this one I am drawing on the next page. So first tell me the shapes. What shape it is looking like? Is it looking like tennis racket? You say, ma'am, yes, it is looking like tennis racket. है ना? Is it looking like badminton racket? You will say, ठीक है. It is looking like badminton racket, tennis racket, badminton racket. Or else, is it looking like teardrop? आँख का आंसू, teardrop. So yes, it is looking like teardrop also. Is it looking like monkey face? Yes, you can say it is looking like monkey face also. You can see the eyes of the monkey face. So these are the four names given. So write down the shape. If I have written in the chart, it's good. If I have not written, please mention. Tennis racket, badminton racket, teardrop and monkey shape. Please write down the four shapes. The front view, side view. इसी का जब side से देखोगे, the side view is sickle shape. Side view is sickle shape. Sickle wave shape और crescent shape. एक ही बात है. Sickle और crescent. So please write down the front view, the side view. How many of you got it? The front view and side view. Okay. Now what I'm teaching you right now, I'm teaching you flagellates. Flagellates. So all the flagellates have flagella. You have to count the number of flagella. In panchon mein, in all the five, you have to tell me the number of the flagella in the diagram. Number of flagella. So let's start. These are flagellates now. So you have to tell me the number of flagella in all of them. Number of flagella in the trophozoite. So how many flagella? Say, ma'am, 4 pair. Either say 4 pair or say 8. Don't get confused. 4 pair means 8. So don't confuse. Let me show you all 8 together. Let me show you all of them. See pair number 1, beautiful. Pair number 2, you can see. Pair number 3, you can see. And pair number 4, you can see. So total 4 pairs, total 8 flagella. इस पे बहुत question आता है. There are 8 flagella in Giardia lamblia. Please learn that. Can you see the last pair, the fourth one? There is a speciality. This fourth pair is coming from inside the cytoplasm. Inside the cytoplasm. Then it is coming outside. So the intracellular portion of the flagella is known as axoneme. It is written here. Let me erase it. You will be seeing clearly. This is axoneme. So axoneme is the intracellular portion of the flagella. Say yes. And it is dividing the parasite into two halves. So this axoneme is dividing the trophozoite into two halves. You can see right half, left half, the two half. It is bilaterally symmetrical. It is bilaterally symmetrical. You can see two nucleus are there. Two nucleus are there and two parabasal disc are there. Two nucleus, two parabasal disc. So I'm drawing it on the next page. You can also draw with me. I have given you a space. Us space mein you can draw if you wish. So draw a trophozoite like this. It is badminton shape, racket shape, tennis racket, badminton racket, monkey face or teardrop, whatever you shape. So first write down the shape. Now draw 4 pairs of flagella. So pair number 1, pair number 2, pair number 3 and pair number 4 is intracellular. The intracellular portion is known as axoneme and then it is coming out. It's like this. So axoneme is dividing into two halves. Axoneme is dividing it into two halves. There are two nucleus and two parabasal disc. Till now, जितने भी मैंने trophozoite पढ़ाए हैं, trophozoite is always uninucleate. Cyst was quadrinucleate, but here is the trophozoite is binucleate. You appreciate there are two nucleus. Please appreciate there are two nucleus. So these are all MCQs comes on this, and it's a spotter image. Spotter image आती है image based question के लिए spotter image always come. Okay, and the lateral view is sickle shape. You can see this is sickle shape. The cyst is quadrinucleate. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nucleus. Quadrinucleate cyst और कहाँ पड़ा है? और कहाँ पड़ा है? सद्दाम, एलिजाबेथ, सूजी और कहाँ पड़ा है? Quadrinucleate cyst और कहाँ पढ़ा है आपने? Where you have read the quadrinucleate cyst in one more parasite. So I taught you in Entamoeba histolytica. In Entamoeba histolytica also the cyst is quadrinucleate. Here also the cyst is quadrinucleate. Yes, very correct. है ना Entamoeba histolytica. Very good. So okay, listen now. Listen. So what is the mode of transmission? So the mode of transmission is same like Entamoeba histolytica. It's ingestion. It's ingestion. See the person is eating the food which is contaminated with quadrinucleate cyst. So you will see, ma'am, everything is same like Entamoeba histolytica. Here also we have one host. So here I am drawing the diagram. You tell me what is the difference with Entamoeba histolytica. You will tell. I will not tell. You will tell what is the difference. I will draw the diagram in front of you. Okay? Here I draw the diagram. I need only this portion. I don't need large intestine here. I don't need cecum and colon. So see, this person is eating the food. So mode of transmission is same. Ingestion. Number 1. Number 2, the infective form is also same. Quadrinucleate cyst. Till now the diagram is same. If you remember that diagram I have drawn, anti-amoeba hostility का याद है diagram मैंने बनाया था, हाँ? So the person is eating quadrinucleate cyst. So mode of transmission is same, infective form is same. So cyst is going inside, 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 inside. In the duodenum excitation occur. So here excitation is occurring in the duodenum, not in stomach. Their excitation was occurring in stomach and 4 trophozoites were formed. Here also 4 trophozoites are formed, but in duodenum. The point is that it's duodenum and they don't go further. है ना? There they were going further in the cecum. If you remember cecum, यहाँ पे cecum में नहीं जाएंगे, duodenum में ही excitation होगा and duodenum में they will hold. They will remain in the duodenum only. So excitation also occurs in duodenum, है ना? So you can make duodenum, है ना? Duodenum and jejunum भी थोड़ा सा, लेकिन mainly duodenum. Duodenum and jejunum, okay? And they remain in the duodenum only. Listen, the second point, second difference. Listen, if you remember Entamoeba histolytica, I told you the 4 trophozoites which are formed, they are invasive. They invade inside and make flask-shaped ulcer. बोला था क्या मैंने? There we have flask-shaped ulcer because the trophozoite invade in the wall of the intestine. Here trophozoites are non-invasive. No, they do not invade. Neither the cyst is invasive nor the trophozoite is invasive. So you may be thinking, ma'am, how does it cause the disease? So these are the cells of the intestine. I mean, these are the cells of the duodenum and jejunum. The cells of the small intestine. So this is the villi. We know we have microvilli or villi on the cells of the intestine. So basically, they do not invade. ये अंदर घुसेंगे नहीं. No, they do not invade. They just destroy superficially the villi. They destroy the villi. They destroyed the villi. What is the function of the villi? What is the function of the villi? It's absorption. So here, since the villi is destroyed by the trophozoite, there is no absorption. There is no absorption. And that's why the disease is known as malabsorption. What is the disease known as? Say malabsorption. So name of the disease is malabsorption syndrome. The name of the disease is malabsorption syndrome. Tell me the symptom. क्या क्या नहीं absorb होगा? You will say, ma'am, protein will not absorb, carbs will not absorb, fat is not absorbed, vitamin is not absorbed, and mineral is not absorbed. Okay, the 5 things are not absorbed. If the protein is not absorbed, patient have protein energy malnutrition. That is kwashiorkor, marasmus, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Carbs absorb नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? Carbs absorb नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? If the carbs are not absorbed, they will pass in the colon and the gases will be formed from the carbs. That will lead to flatulence. Okay. Fat absorb नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? The fat will be there in the feces. The fat is passed in the feces. Absorb नहीं हो रहा है. It is passed in the feces. It is known as steatorrhea. Steatorrhea is the fat in feces. So please learn the word steatorrhea. That will be a clue. जब भी question में steatorrhea आए, think about giardia. Vitamin की deficiency, mineral की deficiency, है ना? So patient have lack of energy, fatigue, all these symptoms. So it's the destruction of the villi. Medico, what should I repeat? It is simply destroying the villi, microvilli, that's it. Anna. So that is the malabsorption syndrome, the name of the disease. Okay. So we are done. Okay. Anna, now you tell me, how many questions are there? Let me tell you the diagnosis later on. पहले मुझे questions बताओ. Tell me the mode of transmission. Who will tell me the mode of transmission? Say, ma'am, ingestion. Person is eating, ingestion. Tell me the infective form. Say, ma'am, it's quadrinucleate cyst. The two things are same as that of Entamoeba histolytica. Tell me where does excitation occur? Say small intestine, especially in duodenum and jejunum. Take care. Tell me what is the mechanism. How does it cause the disease? It destroys the villi. Hannah, tell me the name of the disease, malabsorption syndrome. What are the symptoms? These all are the symptoms. So these all questions in front of you. Abhi tak ki. Can you answer all the question? कोई भी question पूछ लूं? Can you answer? This is Giardia lamblia. ठीक है. Last thing, diagnosis. You are doctor now. You will make the diagnosis. All the questions are marked with red color. Whatever question can come in your exam. Anna, man is the only host. You can see there is no intermediate host. There is no other animal. Only host is man. So everything is visible. Read your chart. Anna, everything is visible. Whatever written in your chart is visible in this diagram. You can cross check. If you have your chart, read it. Anna, whatever you can see, it's there. Listen. Diagnosis. Tell me the sample. जब भी मैं diagnosis बात करूं तो पहली चीज पूछा करो, मैम, what is the sample? What is the specimen? What is the specimen, Manoj? Arunanchalam. What is the specimen? Suji. Medico, Elizabeth. Anyone? Lalit. Abhirami. Anyone? Yes, stool. Everyone is saying stool. I know. I was knowing that. Listen. You people are not wrong. Your thinking is right. Hana? But stool kahan se aayega? Listen. It is the large intestine, ascending colon, transverse colon, and then descending colon. Finally, the rectum. This is stool. You are saying to take a stool sample. Okay, got it. Listen, stool. But where does the excitation occur? Excitation occurring in the duodenum. Duodenum के बाद क्या आएगा? Jejunum. फिर क्या आएगा? Ileum. फिर क्या आएगा, ascending colon. अरे यार, that diagram is gone and I cannot draw it again. It cannot come again. I mean, by mistake it is gone. I have to draw it again. It will take a minute. Just give me a minute. पूरी कई कराई मेहनत पानी में. Anyways, चलो, we will draw it in a minute. No worries, है ना? Just a minute will take. ठीक है? The person is eating, and it contain a quadrinucleate cyst. The cyst go inside, 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 inside. In the duodenum, exhaustion take place, and the 4 trophozoite are formed from one. These trophozoite will simply destroy the villi. They are destroying the villi, है ना? इतना अभी तक बताया था. And absorption do not take place. The name of the disease is malabsorption syndrome. है ना? Malabsorption syndrome, and you know the symptoms. ठीक है? Listen now, listen. I was asking about the specimen. You were saying stool, है ना? हम लोग यहाँ पे थे कि stool बोल रहे थे आप. So this is the stool sample now. Just suppose you are collecting the stool. If you are right, you are collecting the stool. तो stool तो कितना दूर है? Here, cyst and trophozoite both are present in the duodenum. Both of them are present in the duodenum. After that, it will be jejunum. After that, it will be ileum. After that, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and finally stool. So stool तक पहुंचते पहुंचते trophozoite and cyst both are dead. They are destroyed. They are degenerated. So in the stool, you can get, it's a chance, but the yield is very low. Yield is not good. The yield is low. Neither of the trophozoite nor of the cyst. I'm not saying no, stool is a sample, but I'm saying it's not a good sample. It's not a good sample. So yes, Aditi. What is the best specimen? What is the best specimen? The best specimen is the duodenal aspirate. Duodenal aspirate, because exhaustion takes place in the duodenum now. So better to take the duodenal aspirate. The best specimen is the duodenal. Agreed or not agreed? Best specimen is the duodenal aspirate. So how to take the duodenal aspirate? How to take the duodenal aspirate? Yes, duodenal aspirate. How to take it? You will say, ma'am, do the sonography and guided. You just take it out. But it's an invasive procedure. If we go guided, it's an invasive procedure. I told you, patient don't like invasive. इसकी complaint क्या है? What were the complaints? Flatulence, है ना? Abdominal pain, fatigue, loss of energy. तो patient तुम्हारे पास आया, डॉक्टर साहब बहुत गैस होती है. यही बोलते हैं patient, बहुत गैस हो गई है. I mean, there is flatulence. I'm having lot of flatulence and distension, pain in the abdomen because of that. And I'm feeling low. I'm not having any energy. So vague से symptom है. The symptom is not very abrupt. भाई एकदम कुछ emergency है. It's not like that. उसके लिए तुम बोलो कि okay, I'm suspecting Giardia lamblia based on your symptoms, and I will do a test. So I will admit you. I will give you anesthesia. I will do your endoscopy, and I will take guided aspirate from you. है ना? So will the patient agree? Patient बोलेगा no, for the gas, who will do such a long procedure? No, I will not agree. So for invasive test is not good. I mean, patient will not agree. So what is the best test to do, which is non-invasive? Non-invasive कोई तरीका है जैसे duodenal aspirate बाहर निकालूं? Is there is any non-invasive way by which I can take the duodenal aspirate out? Yes, there is a way. There is a way. Let me tell you a test. It is known as string test. String test, या also known as Antero test. एक ही बात है. Let me tell you the meaning. String test या Antero test. Take a capsule, gelatin capsule, empty capsule. Let me erase it. Take a gelatin capsule, empty gelatin capsule. This is a capsule. It's empty gelatin capsule. Tie it with a thread. Just tie it with a thread. है ना? Nylon thread. The length of the thread is same. उतना ही रखो. Keep the length of the thread. The distance from the mouth to the duodenum. We know in adults what is the distance from the mouth till duodenum. We know how many centimeters. Keep that much length only. Ask the patient to take the capsule with mouth. So the patient will take the capsule, will go inside, and here the capsule will stop. The capsule will stop, and the thread will also go inside. Along with the capsule, it is tied with the thread. But the other end of the thread, keep it out only. Hold it. It is not that पूरा thread भी ले लिया फिर surgery करके निकालना पड़ रहा है. Don't do that. Keep the other end out. One of the end is going with the capsule. Keep the other end out for 2 hours. Keep it there for 2 hours. So what will happen? The capsule will dissolve here. The capsule will dissolve. And the thread will remain here. This end of the thread. This end of the thread will remain in the duodenal aspirate. It will remain in the duodenal aspirate for 2 hours. So all the trophozoite and cyst will stick on the thread. They will stick. After 2 hours, take it out. Just stretch it out. Take it out the thread. Then you take a test tube. In this test tube, put to the lower end of the thread. Fill it with saline, Fill the test tube with saline and put the lower end of the thread. So all the trophozoite and cysts which are stick on this, they will come in the saline and do the centrifugation. So you will get a button of the trophozoite and cyst. You like this method? It is a non-invasive method. Say people respond. समझ में आया क्या? What's the name of this method? We are using a string. String matlab thread. That's why string test. Antero test. हाँ बोलो. Say everyone yes. How many of you got it? Everyone say yes. So this is string test. Yeah, antero test very important. So always remember, stool may yield is low. So second best sample is stool, but first best is string test. So the same thing. So read now. Everything is given in your chart. Just read it. Just read and mark it. So what is the mode of transmission? Say, ma'am, ingestion. Remember the diagram. What is the infective form? Say, quadrinucleate cyst. How many hosts? Only one host, ma'am. There is no intermediate host. Hana, instead of drawing this circle, better to draw a human and show that. Hana? So this is my way of telling you the life cycles. Listen, the disease is known as malabsorption syndrome. What is the name of the disease? Say malabsorption. Hana? Malabsorption, you know the symptoms. Abdominal pain, fat is not absorbed, so steatorrhea, carbs are not absorbed, so flatulence, vitamin deficiency, so all these symptoms. You can see this is antero test, in which this is a gelatin capsule. It is tied with a nylon thread. I'm asking the patient to take this capsule. So the capsule is going inside by mouth. So it is going inside, 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 and here it will stop. It will remain there for 2 hours. है ना? 2 hours. So the capsule will dissolve and the thread will. The other end of the thread, you just stick it here. So वो गलती से भी अंदर ना जाए. 2 hours के लिए यहीं पे रख दो. And after 2 hours, take it out, put it in the test tube filled with saline, centrifuge it. I guess everyone got it. We are done. Giardia lamblia. Read your chart. If anything is missing, you can tell. And if you find any additional point, add it. Chart में ही add करो. चलो बोलो. How many pairs of flagella and giardia? जल्दी बोलो. Leah, Prabingal, Aditi. What is the answer? Very good. How many? So there are 4 pairs. There are 4 pairs. है ना? We all know there are 4 pairs. Read the question. Yeah, I forgot to tell you one thing. Question देके याद आया. Please write, or I don't know written है कि नहीं. If it is not written, please write. Trophozoite is having how many pairs of flagella? 4 pairs. Because of the 4 pairs of flagella, you must ask me, कि ma'am, is it motile? Yes, of course. जिसके पास भी flagella है, that can move. So flagella is the organ of motion, locomotion. It is having 4 pairs, 8 flagella. So of course it is motile. But the motility is falling leaf motility. Highlight it. Falling leaf. पत्ता देखा है पेड़ से कैसे गिरता है? Falling leaf. Falling leaf mortality. So please learn the word falling leaf mortality. It's falling leaf mortality. है ना? It is for Giardia lamblia. Because of, always remember, falling leaf mortality is due to 4 pairs of flagella. It is due to 4 pairs of flagella. So read the question. There is a 4-year-old child presented with diarrhea, presented with abdominal pain, stool examination revealed trophozoite, and having falling leaf mortality. Tell me the answer. Falling leaf mortality का एक ही differential है, Giardia lamblia. So correct answer is Giardia. Falling leaf आते से दिमाग में और कुछ नहीं आना चाहिए. It should be Giardia. So falling leaf mortality is Giardia, and it causes diarrhea also. We know that. So it is fitting in the question. It is more common in children. It is still fitting. ठीक है? So correct answer is B. The next question, there is a 3-year-old child presented with क्या क्या symptom है? देखो सबसे पहला malnutrition. Number 2, diarrhea. Number 3, malabsorption. And trophozoites are shown in the stool. In the stool, trophozoites are shown. So what is the correct answer? So see the shape. The shape is looking like a badminton or tennis racket. And I can see the 2 nucleus. And I can see the axoneme. The diagram is not very good because I cannot see 8 flagella or 4 pairs of flagella. It was a better diagram if the flagellas are also given to me in the diagram. I was more happy अगर flagella भी देते तो, लेकिन नहीं दिया, कोई बात नहीं. Still my answer is same. Answer is still Giardia. Answer is still Giardia. But diagram is not very good, I'm telling you. I was more happy. The rest of the things are fitting. The shape is fitting. The axoneme is fitting. The 2 nucleus are fitting. The 2 paravessel discs are fitting. What is missing is the 4 pairs of the flagella. Okay, G. So we are done with Giardia lamblia. Can I come on the next? Allow me to come on the next. So the next is Trichomonas vaginalis. It is a genital parasite. The genital flagellate. Can I start? So Trichomonas vaginalis. It is a STD, sexually transmitted disease. It will cause a STD, sexually transmitted disease. So let's start Trichomonas vaginalis. Okay, till now, how many I taught you? How many parasites I taught you? I taught you 4 amoebas: Entamoeba stoltica, Naegleria floweri, Acanthamoeba balmothea. These 4 I taught you already. And now I taught you 5th also, Giardia lamblia. And now I'm going to teach you the next, Trichomonas vaginalis. So till now, in all the other morphology, I told you they all have trophozoite and cyst. Have I taught you? कभी कभी trophozoite 2 भी हैं, कभी 1 है, and trophozoite and cyst. Say yes, all of them. Trichomonas vaginalis is the only parasite in this world which have only trophozoite, no cyst. No cyst. Highlight the word no cyst, only trophozoite. Please learn it. ट्राइकोमोनास वजाइनलिस. कैसे याद करोगे? हाँ, ट्राइकोमोनास वजाइनलिस. Learn TB, trichomonas vaginalis. TB have no cyst. The cyst is absent in TB. Cyst is absent in TB. TB is trichomonas vaginalis. Learn. So T40, trichomonas have only trophozoite. You can learn like this also. Trichomonas have only trophozoite, T40, and in the TB cyst is absent. भाई जैसे ही याद करना है करो, learn करो. So it is the parasite which is having only trophozoite. There is no cyst. इस पे यही क्वेश्चन आता है. Repeated PYQ 1000 बार पूछा जा चुका है. And as the name indicates, it's vaginalis. So of course it is a STD. Of course it is a parasitic STD, है ना? So how many flagella? We are studying flagellate. You have to tell me the number always. In Giardia lamblia, I told you 8 are there, है ना? In Trichomonas vaginalis, 5 are there. Not 5 pair. I'm saying 5. Not 5 pair. I'm saying 5, है ना? So please learn the number of the. It is pear shape. पहले तो shape बोलो. Pear shape. वहाँ पे क्या shape था? Badminton, tennis, है ना? Teardrop. यहाँ पे क्या shape है? Pear. So learn the shape, pear, and learn 5 flagella. Highlight it, 5. Where are the 5 flagella? Can you show me? Let me show you the 5 flagella. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. 4 to the crane. Where is the 5th one? 5th one is lateral. 5th one is always lateral, and the 5th one, the lateral one, is known as recurrent flagella. Anna, it is known as recurrent flagella. How many of you got it? So this is the recurrent flagella. So 4 anterior flagella and 1 lateral. 4 are anterior, 1 is lateral. The lateral is recurrent. So because of the 5 flagella, the motility is jerky. So I taught you the first one, Giardia lamblia, and second, currently I am teaching you Trichomonas vaginalis. So I told you here 8 flagella, here 5 flagella. Hana? I told you the shape here, tennis racket, badminton racket, Hana? Teardrop. Here the shape is pear. Hana? Compare the shape, compare the number of flagella. Now here the motility, because of 8 flagella, it is falling leaf. Hana? Falling leaf. Okay? And here the motility is jerky. Take the word jerky. So question में falling leaf आते से answer is giardia. क्वेश्चन में जर्की आते से आंसर इज ट्राइकोमोनास वजाइनलिस. हाँ ना जी, समझ में आई क्या बात, है ना? लर्न द वर्ड जर्की, हाईलाइट करो. मैं जिस वर्ड को मार्क कर रही हूँ ना उसको अपने नोट्स में हाईलाइट करो. हाईलाइट, इंसिस्ट दैट. मैम इज इंसिस्टिंग मींस इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट, इट्स अ क्लू. सो जर्की वर्ड वेलकम, उससे आपका आंसर बनेगा. मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन, एवरीवन नोज इट्स सेक्सुअल, है ना? सो इट कैन बी ट्रांसमिटेड फ्रॉम मेल टू फीमेल, एनीवन कैन हैव द इन्फेक्शन. If it is in the male, the urethra, the organism is in the urethra. If it is in the female, the organism is in the vagina. है ना? So if an infected male do a sexual intercourse with the female, it can transmit the infection. And if an infected female can do a sexual intercourse with the male, it can also transmit the infection. So it can be transmitted both ways, from male to male via urethra and vagina and urethra. So it is transmitted sexually. There is no cycle. That is the only life cycle. है ना? Infective form is only trophozoite. No, but cyst तो है ही नहीं ना. There is no option of the cyst. So obviously it is a trophozoite. It is a trophozoite which is present in the urethra and vagina and transmitted from one human to another who are doing the sexual intercourse. Man is the only host. There is no animal, no other host here. Man is the only host. Tell me the symptoms in both. Yeah, the disease is known as trichomoniasis. The disease is known as trichomoniasis. So in females, the vulva vagina is involved, and male, the urethra is involved. In male, the urethra is involved. Yesterday, what is the most common cause of urethritis? I taught you. Yesterday, I taught you urethritis in males, gonorrhea. Have I taught you gonorrhea? The most common cause of urethritis in male is gonorrhea. Non-gonococcal urethritis it can cause. अगर gonorrhea नहीं है तो you can think about it. So males में तो urethritis है, there is no confusion in that. Females में vulvovagina is involved. See, vagina की endoscopy. In the vagina, we can see the parasite is causing hemorrhagic spots in the vagina. Can you see the hemorrhagic spots? It's very painful. The multiple hemorrhagic spots in the vagina of the female. Because of this hemorrhagic spots, it is looking like the strawberry. That's why known as strawberry vagina. It is known as strawberry vagina. It's a PYQ. Hana. Not only this, it is also known as, it is not written here, you can write angry looking vagina. Angry looking vagina. Angry looking vagina because of the red color. Hana. So in anger, the face is red like that. So angry looking vagina or strawberry vagina, both are same. Please learn strawberry vagina, angry looking vagina. So we are done with Trichomonas vaginalis. Read in your chart. I guess तुम charts देखते जा रहे हो. हाँ बोलो, समझ में आ रही है क्या बात? I wish it was a face-to-face class. मुझे दिखता है कि तुम लोग चार्ट पे मार्क कर रहे हो कि नहीं. So we are marking your charts. I'm assuming, I'm wishing that you are getting my concept कि पढ़ो यहाँ mark chart में करो. If you are getting anything additional, write it down. That's the only way you can study. मेन नोट्स में भी कर सकते हो, लेकिन फिर चार्ट्स पे बाद में करना पड़ेगा. अभी हाथों हाथ हो जाएगा, तो घर पे कोई होमवर्क नहीं है. ठीक है? Yes, that is the thing. Very good, very good. चलो. So we are done with Trichomonas vaginalis. Okay? Yes. No, it's vagina, not cervix any. है ना? Cervix was involved in gonorrhea. In girls, there it was vagina, but here everyone, all the female, whether a girl or a woman or married or unmarried, it's always vagina. Okay, ji, can we go? It's vagina. It's written now, vulvovagina. ठीक है, read question. Tell me the answer. The cyst form is present in all the parasites except. Tell me one parasite जिसमें cyst नहीं होता. Tell me only one parasite जिसमें cyst नहीं होता. The one parasite. Cyst is absent in what? Cyst is absent in TB. TB. Trichomonas vaginalis. So answer is C, and you all are right. Answer is C, and you all are right. Okay, ji. Can I move? Yes. Very common question. All are true for trichomoniasis. Trichomoniasis is the disease caused by the trichomonas in males and females. The symptoms are different, but the disease is same, trichomoniasis. In females, it's strawberry vagina, angry-looking vagina. In males, it's urethritis, but the name of the disease is trichomoniasis. So what is not true? You tell me among the four statements, which one is false? You tell me. Man-to-man transmission, obviously, it's sexual intercourse. Trophozoite is pear-shaped, yes. Sexual intercourse is the most common, yes. But reservoir is lice. No. Laos kahan se aayi yahan? Na koi lena, na koi dena. No. Laos is not a vector. No. So lice is incorrect. So correct. Incorrect among them is B. That's why this is our answer. Okay, जी. Can we move? Appreciate my efforts. ये सब मैं तब बना के नहीं आई होती ना, चार्ट वार्ट और इतना सब सिंप्लीफाइड वर्जन, है ना, 10 दिन में भी नहीं होती है माइक्रो. Got it? और हो भी जाएगी तो याद कुछ नहीं रहेगी. But now मैं guarantee whatever I taught you in the 4 days, now you retain 90% of it in the class itself. You just require one revision before your exam, and damn sure all the questions will be correct. Okay, I guess we are meeting for the patho again. My patho classes are also scheduled with you. I will make patho super simple for you. So 13 of micro, 13 of patho, and 30 of PSM. Itna contribution मेरी तरफ से ले लेना out of your 300. है ना, maybe 30 and 35 questions. These are the direct. Indirect ले लोगे, integrated, तो ये तो count बहुत हो जाएगा, है ना. So 150 में बहुत बड़ा, है ना, contribution मेरा रहेगा, है ना, ठीक है. So just read my notes blindly. Patho में भी in the same way. I will give you 100 or 150 pages booklet. Anna, you just take the printout before the class occurs. It will be useful for you. Anna, the patho classes are scheduled in the end of the October, I guess from 27th of October. I'm not sure, but end of the October. The 4 days classes are there. Okay, so complete patho I'm going to take. In the same way, we have completed micro. Anna, so but only request, I will give you the booklet. Anna, you just take the printout. 100 to 150 pages, I don't know exact. I guess it is a little bit bigger than micro. I guess 150 pages are there. But you take the printout and you just mark it. Whatever I'm teaching you, it will be super fun for you. Believe me. Okay? Anyways. And each and every question will be from that booklet only. Whether it is micro, whether it is patho, whether it is PSM. Okay. So can we continue? Chale? Chalo. So we are done with Giardia lamblia. We are done with Trichomonas vaginalis. Coming on the third, Leishmania donovani. Unfortunately, this one is missing in the chart. So don't search in the chart. Chart में नहीं है ये, है ना? It is there in the main notes. You can follow in the main notes या फिर लिखते जाओ chart में, वहीं column बना दो. इन दोनों के पास में, if you have the space, make a third column. And you just start writing. Leishmania donovani. So let's start Leishmania donovani. Before starting, I want to tell you something here. So I taught you amoebas, है ना जी? And I'm teaching you flagellates now. है ना, protozoa में. In the amoebas, we have already finished 4 amoebas. ठीक है? Entamoeba astrolitica, Nigleria, Acanthamoeba valmuthia. Everyone knows. Here we have completed intestinal one, that is Giardia lamblia. We have completed in this genital also, that is Trichomonas vaginalis. And now I am starting hemoflagellates. In the hemoflagellates, I want to teach you 3. Leishmania donovani, Trypanosoma brucei, Trypanosoma cruzi. Why I have written this again? There is a reason behind that. In all of them, till now, whatever I taught you, in all of them, what is the morphological form? You will see them either trophozoite or cyst. Most of them have trophozoite and cyst both. Only TV, the cyst is absent. Only trophozoite was there. But remaining all have trophozoite and cyst. My point is that in all the 3 hemoflagellate, Leishmania, donovani, Trypanosoma brucei, cruzi, in all of them, neither trophozoite nor cyst. ना तो trophozoite होता है, ना तो cyst होता है. You may be thinking, तो होता क्या है? क्या होता है? हाँ? ना तो ट्रोफोजाइट की बात करूंगी अब मैं, ना तो सिस्ट. खत्म हुआ इनका किस्सा कहानी, यहीं तक थी. सो यू रिमेंबर कि सब में ट्रोफोजाइट सिस्ट होता है. टीवी में सिस्ट नहीं होता. T40 टीवी में सिर्फ ट्रोफोजाइट होता है. लेकिन अब तो न ट्रोफोजाइट होगा ना सिस्ट होगा. नो ट्रोफोजाइट नो सिस्ट. नाउ वी विल टॉक अबाउट मैस्टिगोट. इन सब में होंगे मैस्टिगोट. क्या होंगे? मैस्टिगोट. देयर आर 4 टाइप ऑफ मैस्टिगोट. So before starting the 3 hemoflagellate, let me tell you the 4 type of the mastigote. So these are the mastigotes. The 4 types of mastigote. Let me tell you the names. A mastigote, I say AM. A mastigote. Second is promastigote, I say PM. I call it PM. Epimastigote, I call it EM. And trypomastigote, I call it TM. है ना? Now I'm going to teach you three parasites one by one. Leishmania donovani first I will take, then Trypanosoma brucei, and then Trypanosoma cruzi. Okay? So in some of them, this is there, this is there. So different have different combinations. Like in Leishmania donovani, these two are there. In the Trypanosoma brucei, Cip trypos there. In cruzi, all four are there. So I will tell you one by one when I will teach you the parasites. है ना? But you have to understand these four forms. These four forms. It is not trophozoite, it is not cyst. These are the four mastigote. समझ में आ रही है क्या बात? These are the four mastigote. A mastigote, promastigote, epimastigote, and the last one is trypomastigote. A का मतलब क्या होता है? Absent. A का मतलब absent. See the first diagram. The flagella is intracellular. Extracellular is absent. Extracellular flagella nahi hai. There is no extracellular flagella. Only intracellular is there. Exoneme is there. Flagella bahar nahi aa raha. So say A mastigote. A se mujhe yaad aata hai absent. Who is absent? External flagella is absent. That's why A mastigote. Say yes. Say yes. In promastigote, one flagella is there, directly coming out. One flagella directly coming out. That's why known as promastigote. है ना? In the third one, again one flagella, but it is first forming a undulating membrane and then coming out. Compare the two. Here it is coming out directly. Here it is first forming a undulating membrane. It is known as undulating membrane and then coming out. It is known as epimastigote. See the difference. Here flagella is absent. Idhar hai, it is direct. Here it is coming but indirectly by forming an undulating membrane. And in trypomastigote, it is more bigger, the complete undulating membrane, and then coming out. Say yes if you got the difference between. So if any of the image is given to you, can you identify? Just suppose in your exam, I'm giving you this image and I'm giving you four options. Is it amastigote? Is it promastigote? Epimastigote or trypo? So can you identify any of the image? Can you identify? So image based question can come. Till now अभी कोई भी question नहीं है इस पे, PYQ नहीं है, लेकिन बन सकता है ना? It's a potential area. Options भी चार के चार हैं, देखो तुम्हारे सामने, है ना? और you can get four as an option. ये four option है आपके A, B, C, D, है ना? I can ask you the question which of the following is amastigote, which of the following is promastigote, which of the, so four image based options are there. So we can create multiple way question. भाई concept clear है तो you can answer any question, है ना जी? Okay, okay. So let's move ahead. So this is the four forms of the mastigote we have seen. Now start Leishmania. Now you will understand. Let's start Leishmania donovani. Let's start Leishmania donovani. Here we have AM and PM, the first two. First two are there. The next two are not there. We have amastigote and we have promastigote. We don't have trypo and epimastigote. You can see here flagella is absent and here one direct flagella is there. Say yes. Amastigote and promastigote. ठीक है? Till now मैंने जितने भी parasites पढ़ाए आपको अभी तक, in all of them only one host was there, man. There was the definitive host, man. Till now there was no intermediate host. Now first time the intermediate host will come. Let me explain. So instead of showing you here, let me draw the life cycle in a human. ठीक है? Here the mode of transmission is very unique. There is an insect which is known as sandfly. What is the name of this insect? The vector sandfly. It's a bug. It's sandfly. है ना? Sandfly. It's like mosquito only. So the saliva of the sandfly, when the sandfly is biting the human, the saliva of the sandfly contain promastigote and the promastigote enters inside the man. This is the root. Anna, so sandfly, the bite of the sandfly, the root is it is not ingestion, it is not sexual intercourse, it is not swimming, it is not inhalational. No, it is the bite of the sandfly. So what is the root? By bite of the sandfly. But sandfly nahi aayega question mein. Question mein they will ask you the scientific name of the sandfly. The sandfly का scientific name होता है Phlebotomus argentipus. Phlebotomus argentipus. इतना याद कर लो कि ऑप्शन में पहचान लो. Phlebotomus argentipus. है ना? Sandfly is Phlebotomus argentipus. So infective form is promastigote, which is present in the saliva of the sandfly. Say yes. Let me draw the cycle for you. See. Let me draw a human. है ना? It is just for understanding. मैं ये diagrams बना रही हूँ. So don't laugh on the diagram. है ना? It is just not a normal diagram. Just for your sake of understanding. I will draw always a human diagram to explain you. Okay. So listen, my drawing is very poor. ठीक है, चलो. Let me draw a sandfly. So this is a sandfly I'm trying to draw. This human have a sandfly bite. So let me write down the mode of transmission is bite of sandfly. है ना? Write down the scientific name. Phlebotomus argentipus. Phlebotomus argentipus. है ना? Now the saliva of the sandfly contain promastigote. So write down promastigote enters. So infective form is promastigote. Infective form promastigote, रट लो, it's a PYQ. है ना? The mode of transmission is sandfly, Phlebotomus argentipus. By the way, I am teaching you Leishmania donovani. वो मत भूल जाना. I am teaching you Leishmania donovani. Okay, जी, है ना? So it is entering. As soon as this promastigote enter, it will convert into amastigote. है ना? In the skin only, it will convert into amastigote. It will convert into amastigote. So in the blood, in the human blood, amastigote are present. So these all are amastigote. The promastigote get converted into amastigote in the blood. Say yes. No, they will do four things. They will do four things. Just a second, let me tell you. So this is the liver, this is the spleen, these are the lymph nodes. So first thing, they will cause fever, high grade fever to this person. They will cause hepatomegaly, the liver size will enlarge. They will go and get accumulated in the liver. They will go and accumulate in the spleen. They will cause splenomegaly. They will go and accumulate in the lymph nodes. They cause lymphoadenopathy. So hepatomegaly, splenomegaly, hepatomegaly, splenomegaly, lymphoadenopathy, and fever. These are the four diseases, four symptoms it will cause. The combination of the four symptoms is known as Kala Azar. The name of the disease is Kala Azar, or also known as Kala Azar, also known as visceral, क्योंकि viscera are involved, multiple viscera are involved. Visceral leishmaniasis. Kala Azar का ही दूसरा नाम है visceral leishmaniasis. How many of you got it? How many of you got it? So this is the thing. बोलो हाँ, समझ में आई कहानी? Say yes. Now the amastigote are present in the blood. These are the amastigote form. They are present in the blood. So another flat sandfly is coming who is healthy. She is not infected. Another sandfly coming who is healthy and taking a blood meal. So amastigote goes in the body of this. So for sandfly, the infective form is amastigote. So amastigote convert into promastigote in the sandfly, and again this sandfly will bite another human, and in this way the cycle continues. So there are two questions to be asked here. Please highlight. Please listen. मेरी बात कान खोल के सुनो. Infective form for human. Say ma'am, promastigote present in the saliva of the sandfly. Infective form for human. Human में क्या entry हो रही है? Promastigote. And if I ask infective form for sandfly, so say ma'am, amastigote, which is present in the blood of human. है ना जी? So PM AM समझ में आया तो अच्छा, नहीं आया तो डबल अच्छा, लर्न कर लो, है ना? समझ में आता है तो वैसे ही कंफ्यूजन रहता है, रट लो, कोई बात नहीं, समझ में आया तो बहुत अच्छा, इजीली लर्न हो जाएगा. So infective form for human is PM and infective form for sandfly is AM. If you understood, it's good. If you didn't understood, learn it. Okay जी, समझ में आई? हाँ, बढ़े आगे. And symptoms you already know, है ना? The name of the disease you already know. The name of the disease is Kala Azar, visceral leishmaniasis. The name of the disease. Last thing we always do the diagnosis, है ना? For the diagnosis, listen. Now in the human blood, amastigote forms are present. Now you can see these all are amastigote present in the human blood. Now these are foreign particles for the blood. So macrophage will come. This is a macrophage. This is the nucleus of the macrophage. This will engulf all the amastigote forms. It will engulf the amastigote form. So such a macrophage which has engulfed the amastigote form is known as LD body. What it is known as? LD body. Full form is Leishmania Donovan body. Name of the disease. Leishmania Donovan body, LD body. Now what is the sample you will take for this thing? Diagnosis. Of course you will take blood. Stool to nahi loge, urine to nahi loge, CSF to nahi loge, you will take blood only, na? So here sample we will take only blood. We will take blood, we will take the blood out and we will make a slide of it. We will make a smear. In the smear we will see these cells. The LD bodies is a hallmark. What is the LD body? Define. What is the LD body? Say ma'am, LD body is a macrophage in the cytoplasm of which amastigote is present, not promastigote. Mind it, one of the option will be promastigote. So cytoplasm of the macrophage contain amastigote form. So such a macrophage is known as LD body. And चलें आगे. Shall I remove this? ये फिर से नहीं आएगा diagram. Shall I remove? Can you answer all the questions? Let me ask the questions to you. So what is the infective form for man? Say ma'am, it's promastigote. What is the mode of transmission? Say ma'am, bite of sandfly. What is the scientific name of sandfly? Phlebotomus argentipus. Where does the promastigote present? Say saliva of the sandfly. So ये देखो 4 question बन गए हैं. Right, got it. Now promastigote after getting in human they convert into amastigote. Amastigote in the blood is engulfed by a macrophage. Such a macrophage is known as LD body. It causes a disease known as Kala Azar. The symptoms are hepatomegaly, splenomegaly, fever, and lymphoadenopathy. That is Kala Azar. And what is the infective form for the sandfly? It's amastigote present in the blood. And for diagnosis, you take a blood sample and you get an LD body. So you can count how many questions can be created from one page, but you can answer all. है ना जी? है ना? So same thing is written in front of you. Mode of transmission is the bite of the sandfly, Phlebotomus argenteus. Infective form is promestigote, present in the saliva of this bug. है ना? अच्छा, I forgot to tell you there. Diagram तो गया अब. Who is the definitive host? Say man. Who is the intermediate host? Say sandfly. So here we are having two hosts. Definitive host is man and intermediate host is sandfly, that is Phlebotomus. So we have two hosts here. है ना? Because the sexual cycle is in man and asexual cycle. Sexual cycle is PM to AM. PM to AM is sexual cycle, that is in man. And AM to PM, that is asexual cycle taking place in the sandfly. That's why sandfly is an intermediate host. Please learn that. So instead of this circle, I have drawn the human in front of you. Got it? So the name of the disease is Kala Azar, also known as visceral leishmaniasis, fever, hepatomegaly, splenomegaly. You have to learn that. And a microscopy pe LD body. What is the LD body? What is the LD body? It is a macrophage filled with what? Filled with amastigote. Bada highlight karo. Not promastigote. It's amastigote. Okay. I'm coming on your point, Aditi. Wait a while. Listen. So can you see here? What is the cell? This is the macrophage. You can appreciate the nucleus of the macrophage, and cytoplasm have these dot-like structures. All these are amastigote. Let me zoom one of them as amastigote for you. See, this is amastigote. It don't have the flagella. It is not promastigote. See, zoom karke bataya. But in real diagram, it's like this. You can see the macrophage, you can see the nucleus, see the dot-like structures. See the macrophage, see the nucleus, see the dot-like structures. See the macrophage, see the nucleus, see the dot-like structures. Okay, जी, है ना? ठीक है? Got it? कल्चर के लिए इधर इज अ सिलेक्टिव कल्चर NNN, ट्रिपल N, नोवी नील निकोल, तीनों साइंटिस्ट का नाम है. नोवी, नो लर्न द फुल फॉर्म, ट्रिपल N पे हम करते हैं. तो ट्रिपल N पे व्हेन यू पुट द ब्लड ऑफ द पेशेंट, दिस इज माय पेशेंट having kala azar, है ना? I'm suspecting kala azar in my patient, so I will take a blood sample. So in the blood promastigote, amastigote are there. We know human में amastigote होते हैं. So whenever I take triple N media, NNN, and I will do the inoculation here like this. So amastigote converted to promastigote. And on the culture media, I get promastigote. On the culture media, I get promastigote. Say yes. So triple N. And so these are the two ways to diagnose. LD body in the blood and culture. है ना? Got it? सब कुछ लिखा है क्या? पहले चार्ट में देखो. Now, Aditi, you are asking why only female sandfly, not male. Very good question. Very good. No, why you are sorry. I was in the middle of something. That's why I told you to wait. Don't worry. You can ask your question frankly, without hesitation. It's your right. Actually, it's your right. You are paying, na? It's your right to ask the questions. If you are attending live class, because it is interactive, you can interact with me. If you can't ask the question, then you must watch the recording itself. Anna. So since it is a live session, please, Anna, don't leave your right and ask your questions without hesitation. If it is a relevant question, unnecessary bakwas nahi, lekin relevant question you can ask. Anna, chalo, let me answer. In all the bugs, Aditi, not only here, the female bug is the culprit. Anna. So there is a bad habit in the female bugs. Let me tell you, whenever any insect come and bite human, any insect, not only this sandfly. So what does it do? Any insect. So first insect make a hole here. The insect make a hole. So suppose any bug, mosquito, anything coming, biting me. So it will make a hole here. It will make a hole. And after that, if it is a female, if it is a female bug, not the host, I'm asking about the bug. If the bug is the female, first thing it will spit. You know what is spitting? It will spit the saliva. It will spit, make the mouth empty, and then take the blood meal and then fly away. If it is a male bug, males don't spit. Male bugs don't spit. I mean, है ना? Humans में तो males more spit because they eat tobacco more. Anyways, here in mosquitoes, I mean insects, the males don't spit. They directly take the blood meal and fly away. That's why not the male, only the female. You got your answer, huh? So let's proceed. So it's the female sandfly, to be specific. चलो अपना chart पढ़ो. We are done. I'm done with LD. Leishmania donovani. So I told you the morphology. I told you the mode of transmission. I told you the infective form. I told you the host. Who is the definitive host? Who is the intermediate host? I told you the disease. Name the disease, symptoms, and diagnosis. So can you answer me quickly? Fatafat answer karoge? Okay. So yes. So what is the morphology? Morphology, we get two forms, PM and AM. You know what is PM, what is AM. Anna, mode of transmission is bite. Bite of what? Bite of sandfly. To be specific, it's a female sandfly and the name is Phlebotomus argenteus. Okay, infective form is what is present in the saliva. In the saliva, it's promastigote. So infective form is promastigote. Anna, definitive host is man. Okay, and intermediate host is sandfly. Anna, sandfly. ठीक है. Disease is Kala Azar, also known as visceral leishmaniasis. You know the symptoms: hepatomegaly, splenomegaly, lymphoadenopathy, and fever. है ना, Kala Azar. Diagnosis के लिए we take blood sample. The specimen is the blood. We do two things: direct microscopy and culture. In direct microscopy, we get LD body. In culture, NNN, we get promastigote. So someone was asking, na, Abraham, who was asking, I don't know, why promastigote? In the culture, it get converted. External human body, it is always A2 pro. Whether it is a sandfly like body or whether it is a triple N media. है ना? So NNN media. NNN media पे question आता है ना? One more thing I forgot to tell you, this sandfly कहाँ पे होती है इंडिया में? Sandfly is more in Bihar and Jharkhand. Bihar and Jharkhand in India, I'm talking about. So the disease is endemic in the two cities. So you will get a question. There is a 47-year-old male from Bihar, from Jharkhand. So it's a clue. It's a clue. Okay, got my point? Hana? Antibody will also be there, Lalit. You can search for antibody. So you can make one more thing, one more column. You can do serology. Serology and antibodies you can search for with the help of ELISA. Okay, of course you can do so. But better if you get the LD body, it will be very specific. ठीक है, but we can serology and PCR is always there. मैं बोलूं या ना बोलूं, serology PCR तो हमेशा है ही है ना, always there. Something specific है तो मैं बता रही हूँ, ठीक है. Otherwise serology PCR by default it is there. Anyways, let's proceed. Read the question, tell me the answer. Infective form for Kala Azar. What is the infective form for Kala Azar? I'm not asking anything, so I mean for man. I have not written anything in the question, no. I mean for man. अगर कुछ नहीं लिखा है तो man के लिए पूछ रही हूँ. So for man, the infective form is promastigote, which is present in the saliva of the sandfly. Correct answer is promastigote. You all are right. I'm changing the question. Infective form for Kala Azar for sandfly. For sandfly. What is the infective form for sandfly? Now what is the answer in that case? Please everyone answer. Now only 10, 20, 30 students interact. But there are many students who are live. So 2/3 of the students are quiet. Only 1/3 speak. I feel so. Otherwise the chat should be running like anything. Yes, what is the correct answer? Yes, it's amastigote. It's amastigote. Okay. So the next question. Read the question. There is a 40-year-old male from Bihar. Bihar is a big clue. The patient is from Bihar. Hana? Complaint of abdominal pain number 1, hepatomegaly number 2, splenomegaly number 3. So Bihar के patient को fever, hepatomegaly और splenomegaly हुआ है. So of course the answer is leishmania. है ना? I'm suspecting leishmania. And the smear image-based question is given to you. So in this image, I can see a cell. This is the cell in which I can see the nucleus and I can see the dot-like structures. So typically it's shown LD body. It's the image of the LD body. So my answer is leishmania. Of course, currently answer is leishmania. We all know क्योंकि मैंने leishmania पढ़ाया. Currently question is very simple to you. है ना? लेकिन once you read all the 20 parasites ना, the same question look difficult to you. ठीक है? Going to the next question. Leishmania is cultured in what medium? Culture media. Selective media for leishmania. It's triple N. Neil, Novi, Nicole, जो भी था. It's triple N. Okay? ठीक है? So we are done with Giardia, we are done with Trichomonas vaginalis, we are done with Leishmania dunwani. How many of you are satisfied, 100% satisfied till now? Hana, we have studied 4 there and 3 there, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 parasites are done. Out of 27 are done. 13 और हैं. चलेगी शाम तक अभी कहानी. है ना? So 2, the next 2 I am going to start. Bruzy Cruzy, मैं साथ में लूंगी दोनों. Bruzy Cruzy, together, back to back, parallel. They are confusing. लेकिन एक बार एक पेज पे back to back once I will take ना, no confusion at all. Otherwise, they are very confusing. Okay, enjoying the parasito first time in your life, Hannah? I'm sorry. So let's start the 2 together, Bruzy and Cruzy. Trypanosoma bruzy, Trypanosoma cruzy. Okay. What you are asking? Promastigote from the saliva get converted to AM. So in blood, AM should not be seen. Swati, you are asking in human or sandfly? First write that. Promastigote from the saliva get converted to amastigote in human. Yes. So in blood, amastigote should be seen. Yes, in the blood only amastigote is there. In human blood, there is no promastigote. Swati, in human blood, there is no promastigote. So as soon as, just suppose I am the subject, there is a sandfly coming to me and biting me. So in the saliva of the sandfly, promastigote is present. So as soon as the sandfly will bite me, she will inject her saliva inside me. Hana, the saliva is not sterile. It is infected because the sandfly is infected. Hana. So as soon as promastigote enter in the skin itself, promastigote get converted into amastigote and amastigote go in my blood. So in my blood, you will get amastigote. You will get number 1 amastigote, but amastigote are very tiny, small. They are not seen like that. Either you have to culture them, though you will be able to see them, or else these amastigote present in my blood are engulfed by the macrophage. You can see the macrophage containing amastigote, which are known as LD bodies. Okay. So, Swati, you are getting confused, है ना? Culture में, I am putting human blood. This is human blood, है ना? Human blood. You are absolutely right that human blood contain amastigote. These are amastigotes. So whenever we are culturing, na, so in the culture media, amastigote convert to promastigote because in external environment outside the human body, this cycle takes place. The same occurs in the sand fly. अगर ये culture की जगह sand fly ले लोगे, तो sand fly में भी यही होगा. In human body, in human body, and this is outside the human body. In human body, always PM get convert to AM, and outside the human body, है ना? Whether it is culture media triple N, or whether it is sand fly, in both of them, AM convert to PM. है ना? सही बोल रही हूँ ना मैं? है ना? So in the culture, AM will convert into PM, so you will get PM. Why it is wrong? It is right. Now you got it. ठीक है, चलें आगे. चलो, मेरा पॉइंट ये है, ह्यूमन में सेक्सुअल साइकिल होती है. सो दिस इज सेक्सुअल साइकिल. और आउटसाइड द ह्यूमन एसेक्सुअल साइकिल होती है. भले वो सैंड फ्लाई हो, भले वो कल्चर, है ना जी? ओके, चलो आगे बढ़ेंगे. अब जस्ट लर्न, अब जो बताया वो लर्न करो. यस, एब्सोल्युटली राइट. ओके, चलो. So chalo, Trypanosoma brucei and cruzi. I'm taking together back to back. Chalo, it's difficult. I'm warning, but very interesting. Brucei, cruzi, and try to get it in the first shot only. Brucei, cruzi. Trypanosoma brucei this side. Trypanosoma cruzi this side. I will draw both one by one. Okay, brucei is not visible to you. So this one is Trypanosoma brucei. This one is cruzi. बनाएं. चलो, let me think कैसे बनाएंगे. Let me draw two human bodies for you. This is a human body. And let me draw the same here. You just compare back to back. Hana? More than 40 questions, 20 each. I will show you here only on this page. ठीक है? Just understand. ठीक है? चलो. Brucei, cruzi. You can see this is brucei, this is cruzi. In the brucei, it is transmitted by the bite of a bug. This is a bug. The name of the bug is sissy fly. T is silent. Don't say tissy tissy. Say sissy fly. What is the name of the bug? Sissy fly. And the saliva of the sissy fly contain trypomastigote. So infective form is trypo. It's not amastigote. It's not promastigote. It's not epimastigote. The last one, trypo, जिसमें undulating membrane सबसे बड़ा था. So that trypomastigote is the infective form present in the saliva of the sissy fly. Say yes. So infective form is sissy fly. The scientific name of the sissy fly is Glossina. Genus Glossina. Learn the scientific name also. Learn the scientific name of sandfly. It was Phlebotomus argentifus. This one is Glossina. Here also the bite of the bug. Here also the bite of the bug. But the name of the bug is Rudwig bug. It is Rudwig bug. Rudwig bug. This one is sissy fly. This one is Rudwig bug. Got it? Hannah? I don't know the scientific name, unfortunately. You can search the Google. Google में search करो if you want. Some T से है, इतना हिंट देती हूँ, बड़ा सा spelling है. If you give me the 4 option, मैं identify जरूर कर लूंगी. But I am not able to pronounce it clearly. You can search. Okay? Anyways, learn the name of the bug, learn their scientific name. Say yes. Say yes. Hannah? Here also infective form is trypomastigote. But trypomastigote present not in saliva, in the feces of this bug. Here the trypomastigote present in the saliva of the bug. Here the trypomastigote present in the feces of the bug. That is the difference. The bugs are different. The bug here is the sissy fly. The bug here is the Rudwig bug. Here trypomastigote present in the saliva of the bug. And here trypomastigote present in the feces of the bug. You want to ask something? You should ask something here. You should ask me, ma'am, saliva get entered in human body when the bug is biting. When the insect is biting, saliva get injected. But how does the feces of the bug enter in human body? It's dirty thing. How does it enter? But it happens. Listen, ये Rudwig bug है ना? ये Rudwig bug. Can you see this Rudwig bug? इसकी एक गंदी आदत है. It is having a very bad habit. What does this bug do? This bug comes. Just suppose I am the subject. This Rudwig bug is coming. So sitting here, it will make a hole. सबसे पहले तो make a hole. After making hole, all the bugs inject the saliva. So this will also inject saliva. But the saliva of this bug is sterile. Saliva में कुछ नहीं है. So saliva is sterile, है ना? It will take the blood meal like all other bugs. Normally, all other bug after taking the blood meal, they just fly away. They just fly away. But this Rudwig bug have a property. As soon as it take the blood meal, it pass feces at the same place. So it take the blood meal and हाथों हाथ on the spot only it pass the feces. So it is taking the blood meal and passing the feces. The feces are not sterile. The feces contain the trypomastigote. And so this is trypomastigote, and after passing the feces, it fly away. Now the person will feel itchy. The person will feel, because of the itching, there is rubbing of the feces over the wound. over the wound, and in this way the feces enter inside that, and the trypomastigote enter. अगर ये कहानी याद करनी है तो करो, नहीं करनी है तो just summary learn करो. Learn the summary. Learn the summary. What is the summary, people? What is the summary? The summary is, this is Brucey and this is Cruzy. Learn the name of the bug. Sisyphly, Glossina, Rudwig bug. Learn in both of them. The infective form is trypomastigote. Here also trypomastigote. Here also trypomastigote. But here trypomastigote present in saliva. Here trypomastigote present in feces. है ना? You may be thinking कि भाई feces कैसे अंदर गई, इसलिए मैंने कहानी बताई. Otherwise don't learn. बस ये summary learn करो. Say yes. बढ़ाएं कहानी को आगे. हाँ? So let me continue the story ahead. So this is the blood vessel of this person, and this is the blood vessel of this person. Okay. So here also trypomastigotes are going inside. Trypo will remain as trypo only. Trypomastigote will remain as, it is of three type: long, intermediate, short. The size is different, but trypo will remain as trypo only. यहाँ पे सिर्फ trypo ही है. Trypo will remain trypo only, and this trypo is present in the blood. Now another bug will come. Another bug will come and take the blood. Another sisyphly, I mean, it is a healthy sisyphly. While taking the blood meal, again it will take the trypomastigote inside it, and it will bite another human. In this way, the life cycle continue. So here, infective form for both the human as well as sisyphly. The infective form is trypo. है ना? कोई अलग अलग नहीं है. Like the Leishmania donovani, एक में AM था, एक में PM था. Here both of them is trypo. Say yes, है ना? Here the trypo will go in the blood, है ना? Trypo will convert in all of them one by one. First trypo will convert into amastigote, then promastigote, then epimastigote, then again trypo. I mean it will have multiple intermediate, लेकिन trypo to trypo. Again ultimately तो फिर trypo ही बनेगा. So here also trypomastigote will form, है ना? Again here the Rudwig bug will come, another Rudwig bug, take a blood meal. So here also trypomastigote is the infective form. But here we have only trypo, here we have all form. That I want to insist. कितनों को समझ में आई बात? कितनों को समझ में आई? How many of you got this concept? Here we have only trypo, and here we have all the forms, but trypo to trypo. समझ में आ गई बात? Say yes. Now let me tell you the disease, the symptoms. Listen. Let me tell you the disease, the symptoms. Listen. Here the trypo, what it will do? It will cause a disease in two stages. Stage 1 early stage, stage 2 late stage. So in early stage, number 1 it causes fever. है ना? उससे भी पहले at the point of the bite, जहाँ पे bite किया वहां पे there is a nodularity. जहाँ पे जिस point पे bite किया there is a nodularity. Harsh, learn trypo is the infective form for both. That is a summary, है ना? Trypo is the infective form for man as well as both the bugs. That I want to say, है ना? Ultimately summary यही है कि trypo. What is the infective form for man in both of them? Trypomastigote. What is the infective form for sisyphly? Infective form for Rudwig bug? Everything answer is trypo only. That is the summary. Okay, got it? Okay. So listen. What I was saying you here, I forgot. I was telling you the diseases. Diseases occur in both of them, the 2 stage. Stage 1, stage 2, early stage, late stage. In early stage, at the point of the bite, there is a nodularity. जहाँ पे काटा ना, if the mosquito bites us, how does a nodule occur? In the same way. That nodule is known as cancre, जो भी. So first a cancre is formed, stage 1 में. Then fever. Number 2 is fever. In stage 1 only. In stage 1, है ना? So cancre is there. है ना? Just a second, let me write fever here. Fever is there, cancre is there, fever is there, and brain is involved. I'm sorry, not brain. I'm sorry. Wait a while. Let me think. The brain stage 2 में आएगा. Number 3, here, which organ is involved? Yeah, posterior cervical lymphoadenopathy. Posterior cervical lymphoadenopathy will occur. It is known as winter bottom sign. Winter bottom sign. I will show the images also. Learn the 3 things. Cancre at the point of the bite, fever, and winter bottom sign. ये early stage में होगा. These 3 things will occur in early stage. Say yes. These 3 things will occur in early stage. Posterior cervical lymphoadenopathy. That is winter. In stage 2, the brain is involved. In stage 2, major organ is involved. Brain is gone. है ना? So because of which the person keep on sleeping all the time. है ना? You also sleep all the time. I guess I'm teaching you and you are sleeping. In the same way, the person is sleeping all the time. While eating, while driving, also the person can sleep. So person sleep. This is known as sleeping sickness. The overall name of disease is sleeping sickness. It is having 2 stages, stage 1, stage 2. In stage 1, what are the symptoms? Same as cancre, fever, winter bottom sign. And in stage 2, the brain is involved. है ना? Person is sleeping, coma and death. है ना? So this is sleeping sickness. Say yes, the name of the disease is overall sleeping sickness. 2 stages are there. Stage 1, stage 2. सबको समझ में आई क्या? आगे बढ़े क्या? So let me tell you the 2 stages there, है ना? In Trypanosoma cruzi. What are the 2 stages? See here Here the trypomastigote which is present in the blood. In stage 1, here also there is a nodularity. Here also there is a here the nodularity is known as chegoma. Here the nodularity is known as chegoma. यहाँ पे थी cancre, यहाँ पे है chegoma. Here also we have fever. Here also we have fever. Here also we have fever. Here we have Winterbottom sign. Winterbottom sign is posterior cervical lymphadenopathy. Here the conjunctivitis, है ना, unilateral conjunctivitis. One of the eye will swell. Orbital cellulitis. Orbital this eye is involved. Orbital swelling. It is known as Romana sign. Romana sign. वहां पे Winterbottom sign, यहाँ पे Romana sign. Got my point? This is stage 1. In stage 2, वहां पे brain was involving. Brain was involving. Here 3 organs were involved. There only 1 organ was involving. Here 3 will involve. Number 1, heart. है ना? There is myocarditis in the heart. Number 1. Number 2, esophagus. There is mega esophagus. And number 3, colon. The megacolon. है ना? The name of the disease is Chagas disease. Chagas. है ना? It is also having 2 stages. Stage 1, stage 2. Early and late. तो early में क्या क्या होगा? Early में chagoma, fever and winter this sign, Romana sign. ठीक है? और late में the heart is involved, myocarditis, the esophagus is involved, mega esophagus and colon is involved, megacolon. How many of you got it? How many of you got it? So can you understand the differences between them? The last difference, please everyone here on the screen. Listen, this one occur only in Africa. That's why known as African trypanosomiasis. This one occur only in America, to be specific, South America. So this one is known as American trypanosomiasis. African trypanosomiasis, American. So say, any confusion? Any confusion? See the mode of transmission in both of them. See the infective form in both of them. है ना? See the bug in both of them. ठीक है? See the clinical features. See the stage 1. See the stage 2. Any confusion? Shall I remove this page? It will not come again. Shall I remove this page? Let me show you both the bugs and then we will make a comparative table between them. सबको समझ में आई क्या? चलो. Let's start with Brucey and Cruzy. You understood it. Let's start with Brucey. I'm starting with Brucey. चलो देखो Brucey. What is the bug? Sissy fly. This is the diagram. What is the scientific name? Glossina. ठीक है? It is Glossina, the bite of the bug. So what is the infective form? Say trypomastigote. Trypomastigote present in the saliva. You can write down the bracket saliva. Saliva में है ना? In definitive host is man in both of them. Intermediate host is different. Here the intermediate host is sissy fly, and there the intermediate host is Rudwig bug. है ना? This cycle I have drawn for you. ठीक है? The name of the disease is African trypanosomiasis, also known as sleeping sickness. This one is African, है ना? So stage 1 में क्या क्या होगा? Stage 1 में क्या क्या होगा? First a cancre at the site of the bite. This is known as cancre. Fever is there, है ना? And posterior cervical lymphoadenopathy. Posterior cervical lymphoadenopathy known as Winterbottom sign. ठीक है? Stage 1. Stage 2 में brain is involved. Meningoencephalitis. Meningoencephalitis, sleeping sickness, coma and death. Okay. So Winterbottom sign is seen in. Winterbottom sign क्या है? What is Winterbottom sign? Is it unilateral conjunctivitis? Is it posterior cervical lymphoadenopathy? Is it narcolepsy? Is it transient erythema? What is the correct answer? Okay. What's the correct answer? You all are right. It's posterior cervical lymphoadenopathy. Very good. It's posterior cervical. So this is Winterbottom. Let me change the question. Instead of Winterbottom sign, let me ask Romana sign. From the same options, what is the answer now? I have not shown you the image, लेकिन मैंने बताया ना Romana क्या होता है. Romana seen in Cruzy. What is the answer in that case? From the same 4 options, it is conjunctivitis, unilateral conjunctivitis or orbital edema. So that is Romana. So if I say the Romana, answer will become A. Absolutely right. I will show you Romana also. अभी आएगा. Infective form for Brucey. Infective form for Brucey for man also and for sissy fly also. Infective form is same here. So what is the answer? What is the answer? Yes, of course, it's trypomastigote. Absolutely right. It's trypomastigote. Okay. The following vector takes place in the life cycle of African trypanosomiasis. पहले बताओ अफ्रीकन वाला है कौन? ब्रूजी की क्रूजी. अफ्रीकन वाला कौन है? अफ्रीकन वाला कौन है? ब्रूजी की क्रूसी. The African is Brucey. So they are asking the vector in the Brucey. So what is the vector in Brucey? It's sissy fly. आप बोलोगे मैम है ही नहीं ऑप्शन में. Look for the scientific name. So of course the answer is genus Glossina. Genus Glossina is the answer. You are right. अफ्रीकन को चेंज कर दूं अमेरिकन से, तो अमेरिकन वाला कौन होता है? अमेरिकन इज क्रूजी. तो क्रूजी का वेक्टर कौन है? क्रूजी का वेक्टर कौन है? द क्रूजी का वेक्टर इज रुडविग बग. इन दैट केस आंसर आपका बी हो जाएगा. समझ में आ रही है क्या बातें? हाँ, या बाउंसर जा रहा है सब? गुड. एवरीथिंग इज गुड टिल नाउ. चलो लेट्स मूव अहेड देन. सो क्रूजी भी पढ़ा दिया. जस्ट 3 सी द थ्योरी, है ना? क्रूजी. आई एम टीचिंग यू क्रूजी नाउ. ट्रिपैनोसोमा क्रूजी. द बग इज रुडविग बग. But the point is that here trypomastigote ही है infective form, but not in saliva. It is in feces. It is in feces. Man is the definitive host and Rudwig bug is the intermediate host. है ना? Cycle I have drawn for you. ठीक है, it is American trypanosomiasis, South American, and also known as Chagas disease. So we have early, we have late. Early में chagoma is there, है ना? वो था कैंक्रे, ये है chagoma. वहां था winter bottom sign, यहाँ है रोमाना. Unilateral conjunctivitis और orbital swelling, eyelid swelling. रोमाना साइन, वो था विंटर बॉटम, पोस्टीरियर सर्वाइकल लिम्फोडेनोपैथी, ये है रोमाना. ठीक है, समझ में आई? सो वी आर डन, वी आर डन. और क्या बताऊं? दिस इज अफ्रीकन, दिस इज अमेरिकन, दिस इज ब्रूजी, दिस इज क्रूजी, दिस इज सिस्टी फ्लाई और ग्लॉसिना, दिस इज रुडविग बग, दिस इज स्लीपिंग सिकनेस, दिस इज चगास डिजीज. यहाँ भी दो स्टेजेस, यहाँ भी दो स्टेजेस. बोलो बोलो. हाँ, रीड द क्वेश्चन एंड टेल मी द आंसर. टेल मी द प्रोटोजोआ व्हिच इज एसोसिएटेड विद मेगा इसोफेगस. हाँ, लेट स्टेज में इसमें 3 ऑर्गन है ना? लेट स्टेज में, ये अर्ली है, लेट मैंने नहीं बताया. सो लेट में देयर आर 3 ऑर्गन्स व्हिच आर इन्वॉल्वड. फर्स्ट हार्ट, सेकंड इसोफेगस, थर्ड कोलॉन. हार्ट में मायोकार्डाइटिस, यहाँ मेगा इसोफेगस, यहाँ मेगा कोलॉन, और यहाँ पे मायोकार्डाइटिस. सो रीड द क्वेश्चन. यस, इट इज ट्रिपैनोसोमा. ट्रिपैनोसोमा टू बी स्पेसिफिक, इट्स ट्रिपैनोसोमा क्रूजी, है ना? क्रूजी वाला होगा. वेक्टर फॉर क्रूजी, एवरीवन नोज. वेक्टर फॉर क्रूजी, कम ऑन, जल्दी जल्दी. क्रूजी का वेक्टर कौन है? Yes, it's Rudwig bug. You are right. The vector for Cruzi is Rudwig bug. ठीक है, if I change Cruzi to Bruzi, अब क्या हो जाएगा आंसर? अब क्या हो जाएगा आंसर? अब क्या करें आंसर का? Sissy fly. In that case, answer will become Sissy fly. If I again change the question to Leishmania donovani, अब क्या हो जाएगा आंसर? अब क्या हो जाएगा? In that case, answer will become sand fly. ठीक है, so एक एक करके I will change the question. The answer will keep on changing. Yes, absolutely right. You all are right. Okay ji, huh? So let me ask you the question. Let me finalize. Trypanosoma bruzi and Trypanosoma cruzi. ठीक है? You will tell me their mode of transmission. You will tell me their infective form. You will tell me definitive host. You will tell me intermediate host, both the host. Then you will tell me the disease. In the disease, you will tell stage 1 and stage 2, early stage, late stage, है ना? That's it, I guess. ठीक है, चलो शुरू करेंगे. Mode of transmission, bite of sissy fly, also known as Glossina. Here, mode of transmission, Rudwig bug, है ना? So here in the bracket, what is the infective form? Infective form is trypomastigote. Here trypomastigote present in the saliva. मैंने लिख के दिया होगा चार्ट में. Here trypomastigote present in the feces, and it occurs by rubbing. ठीक है? Definitive host in both of them is man. Here also man, here also man. But intermediate host is different. Here the intermediate host is, what is the intermediate host? It is sissy fly. And here the intermediate host is Rudwig bug. ठीक है? The diseases occur. So stage 1 is early. So here cancre, here chagoma. है ना? Here also fever, here also fever. But here winter bottom sign and here romana sign. Learn the early stage of both of them. I cannot simplify more than this. Whatever I am doing, these are the heights. Stage 2 में only one organ, brain. Brain is involved, causing meningoencephalitis, sleeping sickness. है ना? Coma and death. है ना? Here 3 organs are involved: heart, esophagus, and colon, large colon. Heart में myocarditis, mega esophagus, mega colon. ठीक है? Overall name of the disease. Overall name of this disease, stage 1, stage 2 मिला के क्या कहते हैं? It is known as sleeping sickness, है ना? Sleeping sickness. Overall disease का नाम ही है sleeping sickness. And overall name of disease, stage 1, stage 2 मिला के क्या कहते हैं? Chagas disease, है ना? So tell me the country in which they are endemic. Tell me the name of the country. So you will say, ma'am, Bruzi is African trypanosomiasis, and Cruzi is American. I don't think मैंने चार्ट जो मैंने दिए हैं बना के उसमें सब कुछ लिखा होगा. नहीं लिखा है तो प्लीज ऐड. If anything is missing, please add. So all the questions are done. Ultimately learn इतना ही करना है ना? Don't learn the cycle मैंने पूरी बनाई थी. Don't learn that. Just learn the summary. This is the summary you have to learn. Questions will be from summary. But you will not understand this unless until you don't see the cycle. मेरी बात समझो. If I wish मेरे लिए कितना easy है, बस चार्ट्स पढ़ा के बोलूं बस छुट्टी जाओ. But you have to understand the cycle. Now it's become fun for you. You already know that how it occurs. ठीक है? Retention will be better. Ultimately, you have to learn that. No, don't go in the detail. You don't have to learn the cycle. Learn this. Can we proceed? We are done with Bruzi Cruzi also. So finally, we are done with amoebas. Finally, we are done with flagellates. Let's start sporozoan last. And then we will come on metazoa after that. Ciliates and microsporidia we don't have to study. Sporozoans I have to teach you only 2. Here I taught you 4 amoebas, here I taught you 5 flagellates. Till now 9 are done. 9 are done till now. ठीक है? Okay. Which bug have you seen personally, ma'am? None. Mosquito देखा है मैंने बस. ठीक है? चलो आ जाओ. So sporozoan. So I'm not from Africa as well as America, Lalit. So definitely Sissy fly and Ludwig bug occurs endemic in Africa and America, and I have not visited neither in Africa till date, neither America. So I have not seen them. Maybe someone from Africa, America may have seen them. ठीक है? चलो आ जाओ next. ठीक है? और neither I have visited Bihar and Jharkhand, so I have not seen the sandfly also. है ना? वो भी वहाँ पे endemic है. चलो, anyways, let's come on the next sporozoans. Can I start the sporozoan? हाँ शुरू करें स्पोरोजोन. स्पोरोजोन में ओनली 2 आई हैव टू टीच यू. ओनली 2. अभी तक 9 हो गए, 20 में से 2 और हो जाएंगे तो 11 है ना. 50% पार हो जाएगा अपना पैरासाइटो. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट स्पोरोजोन. So there are many sporozoans, but I will teach you only 2: Plasmodium and Babesia. So most important is Plasmodium. Most important is Plasmodium. Many questions है ना. It's a very important previous year topic. Very frequently you get questions on Plasmodium. Babesia is a small. ये मैंने चार्ट में नहीं दिया Babesia. Plasmodium का चार्ट है. What is the page number of Plasmodium chart? There are 4 type of Plasmodium. है ना. Vivax, Falciparum, Malari, Oval. I will teach you all 4. So what is the page number? I guess the next page number 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 पे होगा. Page number 4 पे Plasmodium. So उसी के नीचे Babesia आप थोड़ा सा लिख लेना. Only 3 points in Babesia. Not a complete parasite. सिर्फ 3 लाइनें लिखना है. So on that page only you can write the 3 Babesia. So Plasmodium, Babesia on 1 page. ठीक है. Let's start Plasmodium. Let's start Plasmodium. Plasmodium in detail. Plasmodium थोड़ा सा डिटेल में देखेंगे. So let's start page number 4 निकाल लो. Plasmodium है ना. So Plasmodium. Let's start the Plasmodium. Let me start. So Plasmodium parasite is discovered by a scientist. The name of the scientist is Charles Leveran. And it is discovered by a scientist. The name of the scientist is Charles Leveran. There is another scientist, Ronald Ross, who discovered that Plasmodium is a parasite. But in the life cycle of the Plasmodium, there is a role of a mosquito. The name of the mosquito is Anopheles. You know there are many type of mosquitoes, Culex, Aedes, Anopheles. So here comes the Anopheles. Again, female Anopheles. You know why female now. Okay? So female Anopheles. So the Ronald Ross has done that discovery. And he got a Nobel Prize because he was from India. Okay? So Charles Leveran ने parasite खोजा है और Ronald Ross ने उसकी life cycle में mosquito का role है ये discovery की है. Both of them are PYQ. So please understand, जब भी PYQ आएगा, you will get both the options. So please understand it very clearly. समझ में आया? Now let me start the Plasmodium. There are 5 type of Plasmodium: Vivax, Falciparum, Malari, Oval, and Knowlesi. Knowlesi is a very recent discovery, not important, but first 4 are ultra important. I want you to learn in this sequence only: Plasmodium Vivax, Plasmodium Falciparum, Plasmodium Malari, and Oval. I want you to learn in this sequence. Don't change the sequence. Vivax, Falciparum, Malari, Oval. कैसे याद करोगे इस sequence में? I'm having a mnemonic for you. The mnemonic is very fantastic medical officer. लिखा है क्या मैंने mnemonic? नहीं लिखा है तो लिख लो. Please write down. I have given you the column in this sequence only. In your chart also the columns are given in this sequence. So Vivax, Falciparum, Malari, Oval के नीचे write down very fantastic medical officer. Please write down like this. Please write down very है ना fantastic medical officer. So you will not forget the sequence. You will not forget the sequence. Learn the sequence. Now listen. So I taught you the amoebas है ना. I taught you the flagellates. ठीक है. Now I'm teaching you sporozoans. ठीक है जी. So in amoebas I taught you 4-5 amoebas जो भी है ना. Entamoeba sclerotica, Nigleria, Canthamoeba, Balmutia. Here also I taught you 5 है ना. Giardia, Lamblia intestinal, Trichomonas vaginalis, and 3 blood: Leishmania donovani, Trypanosoma brucei, and cruzi. है ना. So in all of them till now I taught you these all have trophozoite and cyst. Say yes. These have mastigote. They have mastigote form. Not trophozoite, not cyst. They have the mastigote. Some have amastigote, some have epimastigote, promastigote, and a trypomastigote. They have the mastigote. Say yes. Now I'm teaching you Plasmodium. And in the sporozoans, I will teach you Plasmodium and Babesia. So what are the morphological forms here? Here in Plasmodium, we have 5 morphological forms: early trophozoite, late trophozoite. We have 2 type of trophozoite: early trophozoite, late trophozoite. है ना? We have schizont, we have merozoite, and we have gametes. We have 5 forms. We have 5 forms. Schizont और merozoite को हम साथ में ले लेते हैं, तो भी we have 4 forms. है ना? तो भी yes Elizabeth, हाँ टीवी में नोसिस I got it, but these are the 4 forms. So what are the 4 forms? We have say early trophozoite, ma'am. We have early trophozoite. In Plasmodium we are talking. Late trophozoite, we have schizont, and we have gametes. Gametes are of two type, male and female. And how many type of plasmodium we have? We have four type of plasmodium. Very fantastic medical officer. I mean vivax, falciparum, malari, ovale. मेरी बात सुनो, मेरी बात को समझो, है ना? So four parasite, each of them have four form. Each of them. So these are the four forms of vivax, the four forms of the falciparum, the four forms of the malari, and the four forms of the ovale. So 4 into 4, 16. 16 forms I will draw for you. You will also draw with me. I have given you the space. आपके चार्ट में स्पेस है. You have to draw with me. समझ में आई क्या बात? देखो, what is given in your chart? Let me draw your chart. It is already given in your chart. है ना? क्या दिया है तुम्हारे चार्ट में? तुम्हारे चार्ट में दिया है this is plasmodium. Let me draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plasmodium vivax, falciparum, malari, ovale. Don't change the sequence. Very fantastic medical officer. Now you tell me early trophozoite of all of them. Then you draw late trophozoite of all of them. Then you draw the schizont of all of them. And then you draw the gametes, male and female gametes of all of them. I want you to draw the 16 diagrams with me. Hannah, do you have the space of the 16? Say yes, say no, say something. Do you have the space of the 16? Listen. Listen, मेरी एक और बात सुन लो. Plasmodium always remain inside the RBC. You know this? If you don't know, please learn. Plasmodium always remain inside the RBC. मेरी बात सुनी क्या? Plasmodium remain inside the RBC. So let me draw 16 RBC. 1, 2. You also draw 16 RBCs. Please draw the 16 RBCs inside which I will show you the plasmodium. The various forms of the plasmodium. You draw 16 RBCs with me. And I'm drawing the RBCs with the red color. You can see. These are RBC. This is not parasite. स्टूडेंट को लगता है यही पैरासाइट है. ये आरबीसी है भाई. इसके अंदर आई विल ड्रॉ द पैरासाइट. ओके, लेट मी ड्रॉ अर्ली ट्रोफोसाइट ऑफ ऑल फोर. चारों को मैं अर्ली ट्रोफोसाइट बनाती हूँ. देखो, फॉर वाइवैक्स इट इज रिंग. I don't have a diamond ring right now. It's like a diamond ring. So can you see the diamond of the ring is, it's looking like a ring. It is known as ring form. The diamond of the ring is actually the nucleus of the parasite which is shifted to the periphery. Here also we have the same ring. Here also we have the same ring. So ring, ring, ring. One ring in one RBC. So in vivax, in malari, and in ovale, one ring. One, one, one. One ring in one RBC. One ring in one RBC. Yes. One ring in one RBC. Okay. But falciparum is unique. Number one, there are two uniqueness. One, there are multiple rings in one RBC. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be any number. Multiple rings in one RBC, which is unique, which makes it unique and different from other. Number two, the two rings fuse together. Sometime the two rings fuse together and it will look like this. The two diamond like this. It is looking like a, where is my headphone? Headphone. It is the headphone appearance. What it is known as? Headphone appearance. The headphone appearance is known as Acol form. So Acol is present only in falciparum. You get many questions on that. Falciparum ko yaad karo. Please learn the falciparum, the two unique properties of falciparum. What are the two unique properties, beta? What are the two? Number one, multiple rings in one RBC. And number two, Acol form. Acol is the headphone appearance. Say yes. Got it? Can we proceed? Let me tell you the late trophozoite of all. Late trophozoite. Late trophozoite mein, vivax mein, it is amoeba. Amoeboid form. Vivax में it is amoeba shape, amoeboid form. मैंने लिख के दिया होगा, तुम्हें ड्रॉ करना है. It is already written in your charts. है ना? Please draw. Okay. Okay. Got it? You can learn the Plasmodium falciparum is very rich. It is having multiple diamond rings. Multiple diamond rings, so that's why very rich. Richest among all. You can learn like that. Okay. Anyways, here is amoeboid form. Okay. This is amoeboid. And the malari is band. This is known as band form. मैंने लिख के दिया है क्या? Write down band. And write down amoeboid here. What about the other two? Other two are same. Here still we have multiple ring and here still we have one ring. So basically in falciparum and in ovale, early and late trophozoite are same. There is no difference between them. But in vivax and malari, early is different, late is different. You have to learn. You have to learn. Say yes. Say yes. Schizont you don't have to learn. You have to learn the number. How many are present inside that? I will tell you the number. I guess what number is written in your chart? Can you tell me? What is the sequence? Maybe 6, 12, 6, 24. जो भी number लिखा है. There may be a range. You have to learn that number. That's it. Nothing important. That is RBC के अंदर छोटे. These are the multiple schizont. Multiple schizonts are there. Finally coming to the gamete. Listen, gametes. Gametes of the vivax, malari, and ovale are spherical. These are spherical, है ना? But here it's banana shaped in falciparum. Again, falciparum is unique. It is banana or sickle shaped gamete or crescent. Banana kaho, either say banana or crescent or sickle, one and the same. What should I repeat in the late, Lalit? This one is amoeboid, amoeba shape. Can you see the shape is amoeba? This one is amoeba, late trophozoite, and this one is band. Malaria is band. The remaining two are same like the previous. Early trophozoite yoga. So here you will say multiple ring, and here one ring. So there is no difference in the early and late. In दोनों में, लेकिन the remaining two are different. Say yes. हाँ बोलो, बना लिया. Shall I flip this page? Shall I flip this page? Okay, Hana. So I assume that you have drawn it. So you can see the same diagrams in front of you. You get many image-based questions on that. Let me show you in the diagrams itself. You can see here one ring, here one ring, here one ring, but here multiple ring. Here multiple ring, and you can appreciate this one is acole. In falciparum, it's acole. See, this is amoeboid. See, this is band. In malaria, it's band. The remaining two are same. See, these all are sizons. See the gametes. Only this one is sickle shape. Remaining all are spherical. You all got it? हाँ कोई confusion इसमें? कोई confusion? Okay, see the late trophozoite. चारों का late देखो, late वाला. Can you see the late trophozoite? See the background cytoplasm. Background cytoplasm of the RBC. RBC के background में can you see the dot? Can you see the dot? हाँ ये dot दिख रहे हैं क्या? चारों में. Can you see the dot-like structure? What are these dot-like structure in all four? Can you see the dots? What are these? RBC contain hemoglobin. Do you know? Of course. RBC contain hemoglobin. So when the parasite is going inside the RBC, the hemoglobin get degraded into multiple dots. So there is a particular name given to the dots based on the scientist who discovered that. For example, in Vivax, the dots are known as Schaffner dot. In Falciparum, they are known as Maurer dot. In Malaria, they are known as Zeeman dot. And in Oval, they are known as James dot. They are written in your chart. Hannah, they are written. Yes, it is the stippling. It is the dot. Hannah, yes, Anita, it's stippling. But how to learn? It will be difficult in the exam. Na? हम भूल गए तो कौन सा किस में? So I'm having a mnemonic again. Hannah, here what was the mnemonic? Very fantastic medical officer. This is the mnemonic we know. Hannah, now let me tell you the other mnemonic for the dots. In the dots, we have the mnemonic see many zebra in the jungle. See many zebra in the jungle. Now do match the column. Do match the column like this. S stand for Schaffner, M for Maurer, Z for Zeeman, J for James. Say yes. So I write like this. I always write very fantastic medical officer on one side, and I write see many zebra jungle on the other side, and I just do the match the column. Match the column. So I mean to say Vivax have Schaffner, Falciparum have Maurer, Malaria have Zeeman, and Oval have James. I know. Is it written in your chart? Mnemonic नहीं लिखा है तो लिख लो अपने chart में. Please learn it. Please learn it. है ना? So you get many questions on that. आगे बढ़ें? हाँ? आगे बढ़ें? Learn these dots. Now let me tell you the mode of transmission. We all know the mode of transmission is the bite of a mosquito. It is the bite of a mosquito. What is the mode of transmission? The mode of transmission is the bite of a mosquito, Anopheles mosquito. है ना? The saliva of the mosquito contains sporozoite. The saliva of the mosquito contains sporozoite. Sporozoite. The saliva of the mosquito contains sporozoite that will enter inside. Now let me draw the cycle on one page. Please, I am warning, I will not repeat it because it's very big. So please concentrate. Please concentrate. If you have doubt ना instant वहीं पे पूछ लो क्योंकि फिर पूरी फिर से repeat करना possible नहीं होगा. It is a big life cycle. So I'm drawing the life cycle on one page. There are 4 phases. I will draw all 4 phases in one diagram. है ना? So I'm trying to draw a human and will show the life cycle. I would like to show the life cycle here. I would like to draw the liver. I will draw the blood vessel. This is the blood vessel. है ना? So this is how I would like to draw the life cycle. Please understand it. Everyone concentrate on the gadget. Those who want to understand the life cycle of Plasmodium. I mean malaria. ठीक है? Please understand. So there is a mosquito. Imagine I am the subject. This is my diagram and the mosquito is coming and biting me. So the root is the bite. The bite of the mosquito. I'm really sorry. The name of the mosquito is Anopheles. It's female Anopheles. है ना? Female Anopheles mosquito. The saliva of the mosquito contains sporozoite. So the infective form is sporozoite that is present in the saliva of the mosquito. So sporozoite enter in human. As soon as mosquito bite us, now sporozoite enter in us. As soon as the sporozoite enter in us, all the sporozoite will go in the liver. All the sporozoite will go in the liver. In the liver, 2 things will happen. Now I will teach you total 4 phases, 4 stages. 2 will occur in the liver, 2 will occur in the blood. And total 4 stages. Please try to understand that. Now the sporozoite will go in the liver. What is going in the liver? Sporozoite. Sporozoite aaye kahan se? They are present in the saliva of the mosquito. So while biting, the saliva go inside, the sporozoite go inside. So infective form is sporozoite. It's very important question. Infective form is sporozoite. Please learn. It is going in the liver. In the liver, some of them get converted, 10%. 10% of them converted into hypnozoid. Hypnozoid. They are converted into hypnozoid. And hypnozoid kya hai? What are hypnozoid? The hypnozoid are the dormant form. They are dormant form. They will remain in the liver forever, ever, many years. I mean, 4 or 5 years ahead. And in future, just suppose today this mosquito bite me. So after few days, I will have a fever, malaria. You are a doctor. You have given me the treatment. I am cured this episode. The malaria is gone. I am cured. After 2, 3, 4 years, I can have malaria again without mosquito bite. You will say, now how is it possible? Without mosquito bite, how you can have malaria in future? Because in my liver there can be hypnozoid. Hypnozoid are the dormant form. They remain in the liver for years, maybe 2 to 5 years. After that, they become reactivated and they cause the malaria. So these are responsible for relapse. These are responsible for relapse in future without mosquito bite. Hypnozoids. And this phase in which the sporozoids are converted into hypnozoid, this phase is known as axoerythrocytic stage. क्या it is known as? Axoerythrocytic stage. Axoerythrocytic. Axo मतलब future. ये future के लिए है. Axoerythrocytic stage. Say yes. So this is first stage. This is first stage. The remaining 90% of the sporozoids get converted to merozoids. These are converted to merozoids, है ना? Not hypnozoids. These are converted to merozoids. Say yes, merozoids, है ना? And these merozoids will go in the blood. They will go in the blood. They will move inside the RBCs. The merozoids will go in the blood and they will go in the RBCs. So this cycle is known as pre-erythrocytic because it is before the RBC. Pre-erythrocytic. Pre-erythrocytic cycle in which the sporozoids get converted to merozoids. This is pre-erythrocytic. समझ आई क्या बात? Pre-erythrocytic है ना? Listen. This one is responsible for incubation period. During this period, the patient is infected but no symptom. Till now, just suppose मुझे मच्छर ने काटा, 10-15 दिन कुछ नहीं होगा. So 10-15 दिन, the 10 to 15 days, it is pre-erythrocytic cycle in the liver. It is responsible for incubation period. So learn the two cycle. Learn the two things. What I taught you, देखो मैं यहाँ लिखती हूँ, but then again I will erase. Some of the sporozoids get converted into hypnozoids. Some of the sporozoids get converted to merozoid. है ना? Both are occurring in liver. Okay. This cycle in which this sporozoid got converted to hypnozoid is known as axoerythrocytic, and in which sporozoid get converted to merozoid is known as pre-erythrocytic. Both are axo and pre-erythrocytic. Tell me, this one is responsible for what? Relapse. And this one is responsible for incubation period. I want you to learn that. Say yes, people. Say yes, I'm trying very hard. Shall I erase this one? So these are the two cycles done. Two more will be in blood. Now let's continue. The what do you say? Hepatocytes will rupture and merozoid come in the blood. So the RBCs will get infected with the merozoid. Merozoid will go inside the RBC, make multiple forms. The merozoid, after going in the RBC, they get converted into early trophozoid, late trophozoid, schizont, and again merozoid. So whenever merozoid get converted to merozoid, forming a complete cycle, the RBC will rupture. Please understand. Please understand what does I mean. Just a second. Please understand what does I mean. I am saying, just suppose this is the RBC, inside which the merozoid is entering first time. So after entering the merozoid, it will convert into early trophozoid, then late trophozoid, then schizont, and then again merozoid. So merozoid से start होगा, merozoid पे खत्म होगा. It is starting from merozoid and ending at the merozoid. So when this occurs, the RBC will rupture. After every cycle, RBC will rupture. Say yes. So this take 48 hours. So every 48 hours, RBC rupture. Say yes. Say yes. Whenever the RBC rupture, every 48 hours, patient have fever. At that time, fever is not continuous. In malaria, fever occurs every 48 hours. है ना? So आज 3 बजे मुझे fever है. What's the date today? 4th October. So the next episode will come on the 6th October, the same time, 3 o'clock. So next episode will be 8th October, the 3 o'clock. There is a periodicity. So it's the fever will come in the attack every 48 hours. Basically, every 48 hours, okay, every 48 hours, we have 4 now. Very fantastic medical officer. So it's 48, 48, 72, 48. I mean to say that. So in malaria, every 72 hours fever occur. And the remaining 3 every 48 hours. Say yes, say yes. So 48 or 72 you can say. लेकिन malaria India में होता नहीं है तो India में it's always 48. है ना? चलो anyways. So malaria occurs outside India, not in India, or very rare in India. Anyways. So this phase is known as erythrocytic. This stage is known as erythrocytic stage. Erythrocytic stage in which merozoid get converted to merozoid only. है ना? And this one is responsible for clinical features. This one is responsible for clinical features. Say yes. Say yes. Got it? Any confusion? The clinical feature is the fever, either every 48 hours or every 72. In malaria, it's 72. The remaining 3 are 48. Anna, got it? Got it. The last now. Some of the merozoid in the blood converted into gametocyte. converted in the gametocyte, the male gamete and the female gamete is formed. Male is also formed, female is also formed. They do not fuse. Mind my words, they do not fuse. They just formed in human. Now another mosquito will come. Let me draw a mosquito here. The mosquito it is a healthy mosquito. The mosquito is taking the blood meal. The mosquito is taking the blood meal. So gametes will go inside the mosquito. So what is the infective form for human? Human के लिए infective form क्या है? Say ma'am, sporozoite. Sporozoite enters in human, present in the saliva of the mosquito. What is the infective form for mosquito? Say gametes. Both are PYQ. Both are PYQ. What is the infective form for mosquito? Say ma'am, gametes. The male female gametes. So when the mosquito is taking the blood, the male and female gamete both will go in the intestine of the mosquito. In the intestine of the mosquito, male and female will fuse and they form a zygote. They form a zygote in the intestine of the mosquito. In the intestine of the mosquito. समझ में आ रही है क्या बात? हाँ? Got my point? हाँ? मुझे बताओ फ्यूजन किस में हो रहा है? मेल फीमेल का फ्यूजन किस में हो रहा है? गैमेट्स का फ्यूजन किस में हो रहा है? ह्यूमन में कि मस्कीटो में? The gametes are formed in man but fused in mosquito. Mind my words very carefully. कान खोल के सुनो. The gametes are fused in the mosquito. That's why here mosquito is the definitive host. पहली बार mosquito definitive है, man intermediate है. अभी तक हर cycle में man was definitive. First time I'm telling you man is not definitive. Man is the intermediate host. The plasmodium, the mosquito is the definitive host for plasmodium. समझ में आई बात? समझ में आई reason? Because the gametes are fusing in the mosquito intestine, not in human. है ना? So zygote is formed and zygote get converted to sporozoite and this mosquito will bite to another human. In this way, the cycle continues. है ना? Say yes. So this last one, the last one is known as gametocytic cycle. Gametocytic cycle, and this one is responsible for transmission from one human to another. कोई confusion है? I'm giving you 30 seconds. If you have any doubt, ask right now. Because once I will remove this diagram, ये फिर तो आएगा नहीं, है ना? I cannot draw it again पूरा. I cannot draw it, है ना? So I'm giving you 1 minute. कुछ confusion है इस diagram में? Because once it will gone now, it will not come again. ठीक है? Everything is clear. Elizabeth, anyone else? Saeed, Sasika, huh? Shall I proceed otherwise? कुछ तो बोलो. अच्छा स्माइल तो करो. Can we proceed? Okay. So I'm removing, है ना? अब मैं remove करूँ उसके बाद मत बोल देना. Relapse, I'm coming on that, Harsh. Relapse, I'm writing on the next page. What do you mean by relapse? Apart from that, anything else? From this cycle, anything? I'm coming on that also, Gokul. So there are 4 types now: Vivax, Falciparum, Malaria, Ovale. So Gokul, only malaria is 72 hours. The remaining 3 are 48 hours. Every 48-hour fever occur in the remaining 3. Malaria में 72 hours. So chalo, we are done. So what I taught you 4 cycles. So can you repeat the 4 cycles? Say, ma'am, the 2 cycles take place in liver and 2 in RBC, 2 in blood, I mean, है ना? So what 2 takes place in liver and what 2 take place in the RBC? In the liver, the sporozoites get converted into hypnozoite, sporozoite get converted to merozoite, है ना? So this one is known as exoerythrocytic and this one is known as pre-erythrocytic, है ना? है ना? And this one is responsible for relapse in future because they are the dormant form, and this one is responsible for incubation period. ठीक है? In the blood, mero get converted to mero and mero get converted to gametes, है ना? So this one is known as erythrocytic and this one is known as gametocytic cycle. And so this one is responsible for clinical features every 48 or 72 hours and this one is responsible for transmission. Say yes, हाँ बोलो, समझ में आई क्या? Everyone, can I proceed? So you get many questions from that. Anna, no confusion? Okay, can we go ahead? Anna? So this is the thing. Please learn. Man is the intermediate host because fusion don't take place in man. It's a very important question. Definitive host is the mosquito. Same story is written in front of you. You can read it out if you wish. I've drawn it in a better way. Anna, so if you want. So there are 4 cycles. You can see pre-erythrocytic, exoerythrocytic in the liver and erythrocytic and gametocytic in the RBC. Anna, in which cycle what is converting into what you already know. Here sporozoites get converted to hypno. Here sporozoites get converted to mero, sporo to hypno, mero to mero, and mero to gametes. And they are responsible for what? That too I told you. How you do a diagnosis in malaria? Imagine a patient is coming to my clinic. He's a patient. The patient say, doctor, I'm having fever. The fever is every 48 hours and every alternate day it comes. The patient says every alternate day, है ना? Patient से गुरुवार को आया था, उसके बाद शनिवार को आया. They say like this in local language, है ना? So they say कि the fever is periodic, it's not continuous, it's episodic and almost alternate day. So that I'm getting. And fever occurs with chills. Fever is occurring with chills. And it is the month of the August. Maximum mosquitoes, August, July, rainy season. So I'm having high suspicion this patient is having malaria. So I will take a blood sample. I will take a blood sample. I will make a smear of that. I will take 2 smear. I will take a thick smear in which I will take the drop, will not spread it. And I will make a thin smear in which I will spread it. So what do you mean by thick and thin? And why I'm making 2? Why I'm making 2? What is thick and thin and why I'm making 2? In the thick, there are chances you will get the parasite. The parasite is there. Now, it can be vivax, it can be malaria, it can be falciparum, it can be oval. I don't know which one. It can be any of the 4. Now, any of the 4 can be in any of the 4 forms. Just suppose vivax is there. A vivax ke early trophozoite bhi milenge. You will get early also, late trophozoite also, scisont also, gamete also. All the 4 forms of the vivax can be present. Same, all 4 forms of falci can be present. So here there are chances you will get the various forms. There is thick, there is thick. Even the parasite load is less. So since it is thick, you will not miss it. But you cannot see the morphology well. If you want to see the morphology, you have to spread it. My point is that thick is for knowing parasite present or absent. It is for quantification. It is for quantification. You come to know it is present or absent. If it is present, which one? Is it vivax or falciparum or malaria or oval? Clear you can see on the thin one. So the thin is for speciation. It is known as speciation. So please learn the thick is for quantification and the thin is for speciation. Thick and thin. These are 2 questions. समझ में आई क्या? Yes, thin is for morphology. See, if you see the morphology, Elizabeth, you will come to know which species is it out of the 4. So thin is for speciation, but thick is for quantification. भाई है कि नहीं है और है तो कितना लोड है ना? Thick पे इतना जैसे morphology नहीं दिखेगी कि early trophozoite है कि late है. थोड़ा spread करो तो अच्छा दिखेगा. This is the concept. So please learn, we have to make 2 smears. Now if it is vivax, you will get all these. If it is falciparum, you will get this. If it is malaria, you will get this. If it is oval, you will get this. India mein only vivax and falciparum occurs. Malaria oval occurs in India very rare, only in few reasons, not everywhere. But maximum vivax, falciparum occur. So vivax is not important. Falciparum pe you get many images. These all are your image-based questions in the exam. Can you see the images? See this RBC, how many ring? See this RBC, how many ring? I can see 2 rings here. I can see 2 rings here. 2 rings are there. See this RBC, appreciate the cold form. Appreciate the cold form. See this RBC, here is a gamete. Here is a gamete. Okay? The banana shaped gamete. So based on this, you can get acoles also. You can get multiple. You can get gamete, the banana. So falciparum pe bahut question aate hain. These you can see the gametes, the bananas. Appreciate the banana shaped gametes. So that is the thing. One more test is there. Sometimes the blood smear is very this thing. Sometimes we can miss. So better test is available. That test is known as rapid diagnostic test. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Rapid diagnostic test. What do you mean by rapid diagnostic test? It's like the pregnancy kit. It's the kit test. The results are there in just 10 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes. The results are there. Now the principle is that what is the treatment of all 4? Pharma की class हो गई है? Vivax, falciparum, malaria, oval. So only falciparum treatment is different. The remaining 3, the treatment is same. So treatment wise, we divide them into 2: falciparum and non-falciparum. Non-falciparum. Falciparum mein I mean falciparum, but non-falciparum I mean vivax, malaria, and oval. I mean the 3. So treatment wise, falciparum ko we give different treatment because complications are more. We give aggressive treatment, but the remaining 3, whether it is vivax, malaria, or oval, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Just suppose you are the clinician, you are sending a patient to me, ma'am, malaria लग रहा है, देख लो. You are calling me. I'm taking a blood sample, है ना? I'm looking in it, and I'm calling you back. तो आप बोल रहे हो, मैडम आप तो बता दो falciparum है कि कोई भी और है. अब whether you say vivax, malaria or oval doesn't matter because I will give the same treatment. So clinician को फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि what is there. So we put the remaining 3 non-falciparum, है ना? Falciparum को different treatment, different prognosis. Complications are more. Here complications are less. Say yes. Got it? Got it? है ना? So falciparum or non-falciparum, we want to know. So there is a principle that all 4, vivax, falciparum, malaria, and oval, all four contain LDH enzyme in them, LDH antigen in them. LDH is present in all 4, but only falciparum of them contain a antigen which is known as HRP2 antigen. HRP2, है ना? Histone. I will tell you the full form. Histone protein that is present only in falciparum, not in all. Please learn this principle. So same thing is written. Histone rich protein, HRP. histone rich protein present only in falciparum, but the LDH is present in all four. Hannah, please learn what I said. LDH present in all four. LDH present in all four, but histone rich protein 2, it is present only in falciparum. You got it? You got it. Based on this principle, there is a kit designed. It is already designed. Hannah. So what do we do here? You put the sample, drops of your patient blood. Just put like the urine drops in the pregnancy kit. Like the same way, you put few drops here. Once you put the few drops, you have 3 strips here. The first strip is the anti-falciparum. The second is all species, and the third is control. The third is control. Let me tell you the possibilities. Let me tell you the possibilities. No, so there are 4 possibilities. Let me draw 4 kits for you. So first kit, second kit, third kit. You will tell the answer. I will not tell the answer. You will tell the answer. Hannah. So this is sample pad in all of them. You have to put the sample here. Let me tell you the 3 lines. In all of them, the 3 lines are there. Hannah. Last is always control. I always tell you the last line is always control. So this one is control. Hannah. And these 2 lines. The first one is falciparum. And this is all, including falciparum. I mean all. So Vivax, falciparum, malari, oval. So basically, I mean, this contains antibodies against HRP2, and this contains antibodies against LDH. Say yes, you are getting it. Say yes, हाँ बोलो, कुछ बोलो. Okay, got it. Listen. So you put the patient blood here. For example, you get only control positive. What is your answer? What is the interpretation? Anna, neither this is positive nor this is positive. Only control. You will say, ma'am, the patient is negative for malaria. है ना, चारों भी नहीं है और falciparum भी नहीं है. Patient is negative for malaria. Look for alternate diagnosis. Look for typhoid, look for TB, look for some other cause of fever. Look for alternate. The patient don't have the malaria, right? The second patient have control positive and all positive, but falciparum negative. What is your diagnosis? You say, patient को malaria तो है, but it is non-falciparum malaria. It is non-falciparum malaria. No, it is Vivax or malaria or oval. I don't know whether it is a mixed of them also. I don't know, but it is not falciparum. I will say it is a non-falciparum malaria. The third one, this is positive, this is also positive, this is also positive. You will say, ma'am, the patient is having falciparum malaria because this is positive, na? So it has to be falciparum. The patient is having falciparum malaria, na? And the last one, the control is negative. The control is negative, and any of them is positive or both of them is positive. You will say, ma'am, the test is invalid. If the control is negative, the test has to be repeated. It is invalid. How many of you got it? No. How many of you didn't got it? Any confusion? Shall I remove? This is kit. हाँ बोलो. Confusion है तो पूछो, नहीं तो हाँ बोलो. Okay. Shall I proceed? Everyone. So this is rapid diagnostic. This is how we come on the diagnosis. है ना? Okay. So let's move. So read the question. Tell me the answer. We are done with Plasmodium also. So tell me the answer. Siemens tripling is present in what? So I told you the mnemonic now. Anna, I told you the mnemonic. Apply the 2 mnemonic. Vivax, falciparum, malaria, oval. Very fantastic medical officer. What is the second mnemonic? See more zebras in the jungle. They are asking for Zeman. So Zeman is present in malaria. Anna, I will change the question 4 times. Answer will change 4 times. Instead of Zeman, अगर मैं James कर दूं, answer will become oval. है ना? उसकी जगह Schaffner कर दूं, तो answer will become Vivax. Maurer कर दूं, तो falciparum. Likewise, the question can be changed 4 times. Please learn the dots. The next question. There is a patient present with fever. Fever है. Peripherals near show band form. Band किस में होता है? Band is very unique. Band सिर्फ एक ही में होता है. किस में होता है? Band. Band is present in which of them? अरे जल्दी बोलो. Band is present in which of them? So band is present only in malaria. I told you, no? So here is the band. Band is present in malaria. Okay, so correct answer is malaria. You all are right. In malaria, pre-erythrocytic zygogony takes place in which organ? I told you 4 cycles now. Pre and exo both takes place in liver, and erythro and gametogeny takes place in the blood. So answer is liver. Answer is liver. Okay. The next question. Infective form for mosquito. Question ध्यान से पढ़ना. I'm asking infective form for mosquito and Plasmodium. In Plasmodium falciparum, I'm asking for mosquito, not for human. What is the answer? What is the answer? Yes. Let me see who is first to give. What is the answer here? Yes, Prabingal, absolutely right. Everyone is right now. The correct answer here is the gametocyte for mosquito. And if I change the question for man, Answer will become sporozoite, present in the saliva of the mosquito. So mind your question very carefully. Okay. The next question, which form of the malarial parasite is present in the saliva of the mosquito? Mosquito की saliva में क्या होता है? Very easy question. What is present in the saliva of the mosquito? Read the 4 options. Tell me the answer. What is present in the saliva of the mosquito? Of course, in the saliva of the mosquito, it's sporozoites. Sporozoites are present in the saliva of the mosquito. We are done with Plasmodium. Babesia वहीं पे लिख लो. Hardly 2-3 line है. Babesia is exactly same as that of Plasmodium. है ना? There are 4 type of Plasmodium. There is 3 type of Babesia. Babesia microti, bovis, and divergence. Most important is microti. It is also inside the RBC. It is same as that of Plasmodium. 3 differences. Just learn 3 differences. Done. Just learn 3 differences. Learn. Yes, Vivax and Oval is not rare in India. Vivax तो सबसे common होता है हर्ष. Vivax and falciparum are common in India. Malaria and Oval are rare in India. Vivax and falciparum are very common. है ना? So Vivax and falciparum. Vivax is the most common. सबसे common होता है वो तो. ठीक है? Vivax and falciparum are most common. Malaria and Oval are very rare in India. है ना? Oval is rarest. ठीक है? That's fine. Anyways, चलो वापस आ जाओ. Okay? Listen now. Well, there are 3 differences in Babesia. Please understand the 3 differences from malaria. Number 1, what was the vector there in malaria? It was mosquito, Anopheles, female Anopheles. Here the mosquito, here the vector is the heart tick. The scientific name of the heart tick is Ixodes scapularis. Number 1, instead of mosquito bite, it is the heart tick bite. So the saliva of the heart tick contains sporozoite, like the mosquito saliva only. So rest is same. Here there is no liver stage. The sporozoite directly go in the blood. There is no liver stage. There is no pre-erythrocytic or exoerythrocytic. And number 3, it is less severe. There is less severe. It is less severe. So Babesia, the point is that Babesia is exactly same as that of malaria except 3 differences. Number 1, here the vector is different. Instead of Anopheles, it's heart tick. Instead of Anopheles, it's heart tick. Learn the scientific name Ixodes scapularis. Number 2, there is no liver stage. And number 3, it's less severe. Say yes. No, it's less severe. That's it. We are done. Yeah. Diagnosis may. Here also inside the RBCs you get the ring. But the point is that the rings are either 2 or 4. Not in between. Either 2 or 4. So they are the rings either in pair or in tetrad. The rings in pair or tetrad. Either 2 or 4. Whenever they are 4, see. 1, 2, 3, 4. They make a cross. You can see. Here also see. This is a RBC. I want to appreciate the 4 rings. 4 rings. 1, 2, 3, 4. The cross is known as Maltese cross. What is known as Maltese cross, which is the diagnostic feature here. Maltese cross. Please learn. Anna, see the Maltese cross. Appreciate the Maltese cross. Read the question. We are done. I guess we are done with protozoa, the half of the parasite. We are done. Read the question. Identify the vector that is involved in the diagnostic image. पहले image देख के identify करो. In the image, you can see a Maltese cross. You can see a Maltese cross. The Maltese cross is seen in Babesia. So what is the vector of Babesia? Now you tell me. Of course, the vector of the Babesia is Idoxictid, heart tick. So the scientific name is Idoxid scapularis. So correct answer is B. Okay, the protozoa is done. Congratulations. Let's take a small break and continue with metazoa. So पहले तो मुझे classification बताना पड़ेगा. Cystode, trematode, nematode. So यहाँ से वैसे तो 5 हैं. I will teach you 4 important. यहाँ से 1 important and यहाँ से 3 important. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. लेकिन ये थोड़े बड़े हैं. It will take 10 minutes. है ना? तो 80 मिनट तो minimum. है ना? So it will take 1.5 hours or maybe more than that. ठीक है? So let's take a small break. इसके बाद we have the pending topics also. कल के 1 घंटा उसमें भी लगेगा. है ना? So currently it's 3:45. Let's start at 4. है ना? Let's start at 4. We will try 4 to 5:30. We will finish parasito and 5:30 to 6:30. We will see the pending topics. ठीक है? Okay? Yes. So the break is till 4. Okay, Ji. Maybe the new link will be created. I'm ending it. Okay. Bye-bye. I will start with metazoa. Be on time. Don't late.